early on the weekend. All right, it's an extra long Sunday. So I get home. My wife and my daughter just gotten up. My mother-in-law's with us. I said, all right, have breakfast. Then we're going to hit the trail. Because it was gorgeous yesterday. Nice. Gorgeous.
Yeah, it sure was.
Gorgeous. I said, harness up the dogs. Let's go. We hit Al Foster. Al Foster.
Al Foster?
Al Foster.
Al Foster. They took the R away, the second R.
Foster.
Yep. Where'd you go in at?
Where the train tracks are.
Oh, okay.
Where the little trains are.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to say where the trail starts.
No, that trail goes. Doesn't it go into Castlewood?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was asking. If you started down there at Sherman Beach or whatever it is, or up here by Old State and 109 or whatever it is there. Yeah, that's where I go all the time.
Old State. And I don't know if you've never been there, Tony, right?
I've not.
Moon, you've never. They got these little trains. These old trains and these railroad enthusiasts, older men usually, they run the trains, and you can I don't know if you pay or whatever, it runs up a track through the forest there. It's pretty neat, I guess, to see, but when you got to cross over the tracks, nobody says anything. So you wait and you go, I guess I'm just gonna go.
What do you mean nobody's? What do you mean?
Like so that's where everybody gets on the train,
right?
And there's old railroad crossing tracks. And the old lights flashing.
Yeah.
And you wait, and nobody says anything to you. I'm just going.
Oh, was there a train running?
Oh, there was 2 trains running. I'm just going. So, I take the dogs for a walk. And little girl comes up as we're walking the dogs. Dogs are kind of prancing along the trail. It's so nice out. Little girl comes up and she goes, can I pet your dogs? Well, you don't want to pet this one. Talking about new dog. You don't want to touch this one.
New dog's not as friendly to the strangers?
Is there a lip fungus they haven't identified yet?
She's okay. Just don't want to take any chances.
Oh, okay. So you're just not 100% sure yet.
Yeah. Chances are it would have been all right.
This one's on a trial period still, so...
Just found this one, so I don't know if you...
Yeah, and she looks kind of menacing. Yeah, she looks like a German Shepherd. So I was like, yeah, the other dog, you could pet the other dog. So my wife goes.
That's great.
So my wife goes to the girl. She goes, do you want a treat? Meaning, do you want a treat to give to Cat the dog? And the girl goes, no, I just want to pet the dog. What?
I think I saw that in a Leslie Nielsen movie once.
I can see the confusion. There's a Leslie Nielsen moment, isn't it?
And then she ran away.
You
and my
want
wife
a treat?
goes, what the hell?
For the dog?
I said, I think she thought you were offering her a treat, and it was like a stranger danger thing, and she took off.
Yeah, I would too.
Awesome.
Can I pet your dog? No, but would you like some candy?
Did you just say you would too?
I'm saying, like, I can see that's reasonable confusion to me. If you're a kid and all your mind is just on the dog, and then an adult says, "You want a treat?"
Pet your dogs. I just want to pet your dogs.
Yeah, that could have been some sort of I don't know, some sort of hot button phrase that a parent has told that kid.
Yeah,
maybe.
If an adult says the word treat, run.
Think about that too. When they're teaching, when we are teaching stranger danger, one of the things that we say, like, they might try to entice you with candy or puppies.
Right.
So for the rest
of both.
Yeah. The rest of this girl's life, she's gonna always tell everyone, like, yeah, I almost got kidnapped once at a park. But
Al Foster, be on the lookout for a Russian woman with a white dog
and treats.
Well, just the way it was. Whoa, you don't want to pet this dog.
They'll offer you anything.
No.
No, the dogs did okay. It's crazy. Since we got the second dog, Cat the dog has been kind of nutso when it comes to other dogs walking past.
You better be easy with that, man. I told you I got into the neighbors walking the dogs. Like, she's amped up now. Remember, somebody walked by my house, and then for whatever reason, if you are a smart dog owner, you don't do this. The guy went from the sidewalk, which is 8 feet away from my fence, came off the sidewalk and walked his dog to my fence to put his snout through to sniff my dog, and my dog said, no, thank you, and bit that dog.
What moron does that?
Okay.
What moron walks up to a barking
You know what?
dog?
I don't even care anymore. So this happened. The man dropped the leash. I heard it happen, so I opened up the door and I said, Wilson! The man dropped the leash. The dog ran. And when I went outside and I went, oh, my God, like that, this adult man started running, going, oh, my God, oh, my God. And then instead of coming to me and saying, hey, here's what happened, they went on the Facebook neighborhood group page and said that my dog is dangerous.
Because
and that people need to,
and that people need to up to your fence.
Right. And that because I'm so close to the playground, people need to be careful and children should avoid my house. To which other people said, you walked off the sidewalk and came to the fence. Whatever.
It's always somebody else's fault.
I was the bigger person, and I reached out and I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Then I went as far as I put lattice up the fence. So even if somebody did come up to the fence, my dog can't get his snout through. Their dog can't get their snout through, okay? This guy walks by my house all the time walking that dog. This happened on Saturday. I'm loading up my DJ equipment into my truck. He's walking his dog. Walks by and I go, hey, how are you? The guy looks at me, looks away, and keeps walking.
Well, then you got to say, you keep walking. You keep walking.
All I'm saying is this.
He was acknowledged and didn't acknowledge?
Moon, I
You
literally
keep on walking.
Moon, I went like this. Hey,
Disastrous.
it was nice out on Saturday morning /
Gorgeous.
afternoon. I literally went like this. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, neighbor?
Just like that.
Hey, neighbor.
Like almost probably to the point where it was like almost like
Obnoxious.
not obnoxious, but I mean, you know how
You're kind of a cartoon anyway.
Exactly.
You used the word we. How we doing?
Hey, how we doing? You know, just like that. I mean, that's how I always. Hey, how we doing? He, with his dog on the leash, turned, looked at me, made eye contact, and then kept walking. You ain't got to be my friend. You don't have to even be nice to me. But if I'm gonna say hello, either do one of two things: just continuously ignore me and just walk by. So maybe, you didn't hear me. But if you're gonna look back at me, just put your hand up right by your shoulder. Hey, that's not. Hey, just an acknowledgement. Because guess what? Yeah, what my dog did, probably not the best. What you did is a dopey move.
And
What
then
if
you
he
went on
looked
like
at
a
you
little,
and went,
and then you went on to the neighbor Facebook page
Yeah.
and
Mr.
tried to throw it
Non-igno-
on me.
Yeah. And then when I posted something, let's make it even
Just
better.
to illustrate it
Hey,
for the listeners, by the way, when he said dopey move, he had his finger up and was pointing as the syllables were being delivered.
Here's something else that would drive you crazy, Rizz. So they posted this on the Facebook page, and I saw it, and I went, oh, my God, they're talking about me. So instead of going on the Facebook page and then making a comment, I first reached out to one of the dog owners, the wife.
Can I ask you this question?
Yeah.
When you saw that you were being written about, did you start sweating a bit?
Yeah, oh, yeah. I went, oh, my God. I went, oh, my God. So,
Like, you know, like
here's
when you go, I'm hot. Like, I actually get hot. Does anybody else like it? Like,
yeah.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
Sure,
like
yeah.
a flush, like,
yeah. So here's what's even crazier. So I reached out to to the woman who owns the dog, because I guess the husband isn't on Facebook. So I reached out to the woman who made the post, and I wrote a very sincere, like, hey, I just want to let you know the dog is not dangerous. He just doesn't like other dogs coming up to the fence in his yard. Kids come up there all the time and pet the dog. They're 100% fine. The dog has met numerous dogs in the neighborhood, numerous kids. Everything's all great, blah, blah, blah. I'm extremely sorry this happened. And I even said, like, I hope down the road our dogs can meet, like, in the front yard. And
cat and your dog
that's
love
great,
each other.
man. Yeah,
Hang out.
They're
They hang out.
fantastic. My dog is just very protective of dogs that he does not know coming into the yard.
Like, if our dog started dating, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, Wilson's a player, man. You don't want that.
I wouldn't mind.
So anyway, so I reach out to her, I send her this message, and she replies back, and she, it's like, there is blood running from the dog's face, and we're taking him to the
Any
vet
more
for
dramatic?
shots,
That's not my business.
and says all this stuff, and I'm like, wow, I'm extremely sorry. I hope our dogs in the future have pleasant interactions together. And then she blocked me.
Oh, come on.
Well, clearly.
Remember when Wilson the
What are we
dog
doing
opened
here?
up the gate and then went up to the dog and bit it and then
said,
went
hey,
back
do you want some
inside?
candy?
Some
And then went on
people's lives-
Facebook and went, gotcha, sucker.
Some people's lives have been too easy.
Yeah.
They've just been too
I'm
easy.
so confused, man. And I think that, and none of that previous stuff bothers me at all. The thing on Sunday drove me crazy. And the craziest part about it, too, is my next door neighbor was leaving his house, and he pulled his truck, like, out and kind of waited, because I had said, like, I've said hi to this guy multiple times in the past, and he just kept walking. I'm like, maybe he's got earbuds in, maybe he didn't hear me. This was a clear, I was loud enough, you heard me, you looked and kept walking.
You know, I don't get along with the neighbor like 2 houses down.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been issues, and we have an understanding. We're just not going to wave to each other. Now,
now I know.
I thought about 7 houses that are exactly the same for me.
we're just not going to wave at each other.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's okay.
Let's not even fake it.
Just agree not to wave.
Let's not even fake it. I'm waiting for you to move out.
We're just
can't wait.
we're just sharing planets right now. I'm not in
That's
your world. You're not in mine.
That's it.
It's all good.
That's it. Hey,
You know what? You're a non-wave neighbor. That's okay.
you know what? It's better that way.
Yeah. We both know where we are.
It's better that way.
See, I wave to all the cars, and I know which cars will not wave back. It's all good.
Yeah, I know who belongs down in our cul-de-sac. Like I know the cars.
Yep.
And when that one neighbor comes or his family, nope, they don't get a wave. I will be standing in a group of people. Everybody will wave except for me.
Mm-hmm.
No waving.
On certain cars or certain neighbors.
Yeah, it's just one. Just one. Everybody else, hey, neighbor,
There's
how
also
we doing?
a subcategory is waving without looking at certain cars. Like you don't really care if they wave back or not, but just in case they wave, I want to have a wave up there, but I don't care if they wave back. Like you see them coming, and right as they get to a certain part, you just kind of...
Like, let's say you're gardening.
Yeah,
you give
you
the
just
wave.
keep looking
hey,
down
that's
at
fine.
whatever you're doing, and you
I'll
wave
take that.
just in
Hey.
case they wave. You're not a jerk.
All right,
You know what I mean? Just in case they
that's
wave.
what I mean. Yeah.
But you don't really care whether or not they waved. It's just
Right. Well, with
We have emergency vehicles in our neighborhood so often. I'm even waving to them. Oh, hey, it's good to
I
see
do
you
too.
again. Hey, good to
there's
see
a,
you.
Hey, you're on shift again. I see.
Yeah, because they come.
there's a police officer, comes down. Hey,
Yeah, because by the time they get to our neighborhood, they turn off the sirens. But it's ambulance.
Hey.
Oh, fire truck. Howdy.
I figure.
I normally wave to everybody because where my house is, I see a lot of traffic coming in and out. So I usually wave to everybody. And there are a few people, this is also really funny, there are a few people that drive pretty quick through the neighborhood or maybe even roll the stop sign.
And you give them the whoa.
Oh, dude, I go.
Yeah.
Especially in the warmer months, I go, we should probably slow down.
Now,
It's the human speed bump over here.
Let's be honest about some of the neighbors. And I've been blessed, with the exception of one house, some badass neighbors. We all get along. But maybe you live in a neighborhood where you don't really know everybody, but you have to pretend to like everybody. It's the neighborly thing, right?
That's us. We only pretty much know, I'd say 5 houses total.
And there's a couple things you have to, or everybody pretends they like. Here's an example. Saturday morning, my son had a karate thing that was at Rockwood Valley Middle School, and it was an event where everybody came, and everybody's sitting in the gymnasium bleachers. The bleachers with no backs. Everybody's packed in there, and everybody's on top of each other. Well, behind my wife and I, 2 little kids, maybe 3 and 5 years old,
Sitting very quietly.
Of course not.
Oh.
And both of these children were kicking my wife in the back.
Oh, no.
And the first kick, I saw my wife kind of tense up. Second and third kick, I go, oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see how this is going to play out.
Man.
I cannot wait to see how this is going to play out.
You're actually glad this is happening.
Absolutely. I'm giddy. I can't wait. Kick her again.
Get her again. Get her. Hey, do it again.
Like,
do it
if I'm
again.
going to slip these kids like a 5, like, hey, keep kicking the woman in front of you. She's getting more and more pissed. So one more kick, she turns around and says, hey, sweetie, can we stop kicking? Thank you. Now, mind you, that was pretty good for her.
Right. Are you going to get to where any sort of an adult or a parent is?
No adult stepped in.
Really?
I mean, but there was some there.
They were sitting next to him.
So bad.
I was waiting for my wife to pick this kid up and launch him across. to throw this kid off like the top of the bleachers and launch him down. No, the parent never stepped in. So after the event was over, I said, little kid's behind you, huh? She goes, I really don't like other people's kids. And I go, I've never loved you more. In this moment right now. She says, why do we have to pretend to like other people's kids? I guess it's just something you do.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when it's one of your kids' friends.
Yeah, you have to pretend to like the kid, no matter how rotten they are.
Yep.
Right at first, when you meet a kid, I guess you're on that. They have to prove you. They have to earn their being a brat. They all start off like a precious kid, right? When you meet a kid for the first time, they all start at 100. Like 100 being the precious little good kid.
Your kid was over here last night. She was so sweet.
Right. Every kid,
fourth visit is like, get away from me.
Every kid has their own opportunity to make it or break it. Like when you meet a kid, nobody goes, no, you never go, hey, this is my kid Jimmy. And you go, I hate this kid. Yeah. You got to prove it to yourself. It's, you're good. Just don't screw this up.
Right. Right. And then kids are, there's 1 point off, picking his nose. Sassy mouth, that's, 5 points off. But actually, people online are debating the things that everybody just pretends to like. And somehow other people's kids was not the most popular answer. Someone suggested it, but a bunch of people said that they like other people's kids sometimes. But everybody's in agreement that strangers' kids are horrible, right? As strangers' kids,
100%.
The worst.
Yeah, unless they're your kids.
Even most of your friends' kids are pretty terrible. But you can tolerate them a little bit more.
What are some things that everybody pretends to like? Company holiday parties. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, I do
Company
like
holiday
those
party.
though.
Well, we used to have some fun ones.
I do like that. I like company parties and stuff like that. I just do.
Those old ones back in the day were pretty lit, yo.
You could throw neighbors into things people only pretend to like. Running, I'll throw that on there.
Yep.
Running. How about vacationing with extended family? Oh yeah, that's great. That's fun. Or pregnancy. Pregnancy, huh?
A blast.
Yeah. Facebook. Everybody pretends to like that. Small talk. Yeah.
Love that.
Small talk. Let me see here. Just, I don't know, the injected lips trend.
What about kids' recitals?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
That's a good one.
Kids' recitals or talent shows or anything like that.
Okay.
Oh, my God. I can't wait to see Timmy sing.
High school graduation ceremonies. You can throw that in there.
Yeah.
If your last name ends in a W.
any after-hour school function that a parent has to attend, we'll just throw that into the big category that everybody has to pretend to
just
like.
being at my kid's school. There you go. That just
the
covers
5th grade
everything.
talent show. Yeah, can't wait to go. What time we got to be there? Oh, it starts at 6:30 and runs to 9. Great.
Oh, it's the annual day out. Oh, but the fire truck's going to be there with a big hose. Great.
And the best is, but the kids get ice cream afterwards.
Yeah, they do.
So we're going to sit 2 hours in the cafegimatorium and watch other kids do whatever they're going to do.
Yep.
Talent, quote unquote talent. And then we're going to extend it because my kid's not going to want to leave until he waits in line
For the ice cream. Yeah. So we're going to give him a big bowl of sugar and send him home to you. Have a good day.
And what kind of ice cream is it? Oh, ice cream sandwich, huh? Perfect. Because those are not
and it's
messy.
89 degrees.
Even better, instead of an ice cream sandwich, we got the Kona ice truck outside. So just have sugar running down your arms.
No, the ice cream sandwich is the worst because they undo the whole wrapper.
Oh, you get
the chocolate gets on the fingers.
Yeah.
And let me then touch everything in the car. All right, what other things do we have to pretend we like?
Kale.
I actually enjoy kale.
How about this? How about this? And I guess it could fall into the category of like vacations with extended family, but spending holidays with family. Like some people will go like, oh, I love going to Uncle Steve's. It's the best.
Oh yeah.
When in all reality, it's like it's Christmas and I got up early and we did all this stuff. I want to go home right now. Like, I want to go home.
Hopefully, none of my cousins are listening, but let's pack 40 cousins into a tiny house and celebrate.
Another thing's like a friend or acquaintance's brand new car they want to show you.
Oh, because of the jealousy of it, it's hard to enjoy.
No, even if it's a crappy car, you don't want to
you gotta pretend.
You don't want to pee on their parade.
No, yeah.
Like when they come over, go, dude, check it out, 1998 Honda Accord. Sweet ride.
I don't mind that. My daughter got a new truck this weekend, and she showed it to me for 20 minutes because of freaking sweet. There's so much to it.
Well,
windows.
Good for her. She got a nice car.
Yeah, well, a big giant truck because I just bought a camper, so they got a new truck.
Well, I'm talking about
showing
the
whole
friend that
thing
got
off.
a piece of crap car that goes, oh, I didn't know they made that in Hunter Green. Oh, nice. How about this?
Did the seats heat up? Well, the driver's side one does.
Something
yeah.
we all pretend to like. Anything that U2 released after 1991. Am I right? Am I right?
How many times you listen to their new music going, but I mean, it's U2. I'm supposed to like it.
It's like, remember that free record they put on everybody's iPod?
Not at all.
You remember that, Jeff.
Of course I do. Every time the words U2 comes up, somebody says that.
And you go, but it's a free U2 record. And you go, yeah, but it's garbage. But it's garbage. But it's free. Okay. I'm going to pretend to like this. Fine. Let me see here. The Wire.
But everybody says that's the greatest
Everybody
show of all
says,
time.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best.
Greatest show of all time. I tried. And I would think that'd be up my alley, that type of show.
Yeah, and everybody says that it would be up our alleys, and every time I've tried it, it's just so dated. It's dated in a way that I can't get past it right now. But I bet you someday I will. Did you find that? Is that kind of why?
I went through 3 episodes and I go, maybe it had that look. It had that.
That's what I mean. It's got that Sopranos late
Sopranos.
90s look.
Yeah, when you go back and watch those first couple seasons or first couple episodes of that first season of The Sopranos, you go, boy, this is really the late 90s.
Dude, we just started Seinfeld again, from the beginning, and watching that and going, whoa.
That was late 80s.
There's a different tone in the jokes. There's a different tone in everything.
That was late 80s.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Watching coworkers perform karaoke? No, thanks. Having sex in an airplane bathroom? Yeah, I'm sure that's cool.
You know
Sounds-
what?
sounds miserable.
Karaoke in general. Unless it's like Japan style and you're all in a room with just your folks and it's a full-on thing, like karaoke bars are not for me.
I think if you go to a karaoke bar and you really want to have a good time and you really want everybody to be into it, everybody's got to do it.
That's what I mean. And Japan style, everybody's a part of it.
You
in
can't
some
have
way.
people there judging. I'm talking, you can't have people walk in just to watch people sing like garbage.
Okay,
Like when
so
you
then-
walk in, you need to sign up and you
Okay,
got a time.
so-
It's like an orgy. Either participate or get the hell out.
No watching.
So for you, a bar that does karaoke, no good. A karaoke bar, good.
Yes.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
'Cause
Like
then
there was a
everybody has to
bar.
get
I
into it.
cannot enjoy casual karaoke. I can't do it.
You're talking about 2 different things. Though. You're talking about none of it. You're talking about no karaoke unless you go to like a specific.
It's
Here's
the
me and my
room.
friends in a room
Yeah,
doing
you rent
that.
a room.
So you're out on all karaoke except for that. He's saying if you go to Tim's bar where this Saturday they're doing karaoke,
Karaoke night, right.
that's not good. But if you go to a bar like in St. Peter's by us called Throwbacks, where that's a karaoke bar where every night they do karaoke from 7 until close, regardless. Then that's okay because when you go there, you know you're doing karaoke.
Jeff's orgy analogy is perfect.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Now, if you have an orgy where karaoke busts out, it's awesome. But you're talking
Well,
about
everybody's got an orgy and karaoke.
right. There
At
was
the same time.
There was a place in the Loop. I don't know if it's still around or not, but was that style where you walk in and you rent rooms where it's just you and your people in these rooms. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the
right?
Japanese
And
style.
it looked fantastic. It looked really cool.
Yeah, I had never experienced karaoke that I had liked until we were in Japan and found ourselves in that scenario. And we're like, wait a second, this is freaking sweet.
Yeah.
This was a lot of fun because then everybody's in it. It's in a rotation. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's harmonizing with people. And then you get hammered in no time.
These rooms look like they were about as big as this studio.
Right.
And it was
perfect.
full bar service.
Real
and
nice
everything.
couch,
Yeah.
badass TV,
It's all
great
gold
sound
and everything.
system,
Karaoke
wireless
nights
mics.
are ruined by people like Patrico and I who walk in, who aren't going to sing, but we'll judge you.
Oh, no, I
And
sing.
sit back.
Yeah.
Every time I'm at a
You're not with
karaoke
me-
bar,
you're
I
not with
sing.
me on this, pal?
No.
See,
I sing every time I'm at a karaoke
You're
bar.
against him. All of a sudden, you're his pal. You know? What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, pal. Come on.
I feel fortunate because when I was around 14, I got introduced to karaoke in the best way possible. Every Wednesday night at Cece's Pizza, there was karaoke, and I had to work those nights, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
So it was
You
a
saw-
blessing.
I bet you saw some stuff.
Yeah. One guy, he came in every week. He was really good.
I think a more modern thing that we're pretending to like are NFTs.
I don't know
Those
what
are
they
sweet.
Oh, yeah, NFTs?
I mean, I
Yeah,
100% understand what they are, but I don't understand
They're cool as hell.
why they're so
Yeah, they're the
awesome.
best.
They're the best, right,
Yeah,
Jeff?
yeah.
Everybody should have one.
As far as things that I don't know what they are, those are my favorite.
Yeah, see, and I think that's why a lot of people are saying that. They're sick about hearing something they don't understand.
I mean, I
Yeah,
understand what
no.
it is. I completely get what it is. I even
Non-fungible
own
token,
I
yeah.
even own 2 of them. And I don't
Whoa,
know
that's
why.
more than me.
Yeah. Isn't it kind of like buying a movie off of Amazon? It's not really going to be around much longer whenever something new comes out.
It's not really anything.
Yeah.
Well, it's ownership of something that is not tangible.
Right.
It's ownership of a digital property.
Yeah, I
which
don't know.
is something. And if anything, this world is going to where that's going
Is
to be
this going to be
everything.
one of these? I don't know. I was reading, this whole NFT thing is a bubble for now.
It's
That
getting
won't
ready
burst.
to pop.
I don't know. But hey, we love them, don't we? Yeah,
Me too.
NFTs. Yeah, give me
Yeah.
more of them. I eat NFTs for lunch
Me
and
too.
dinner.
3 of my favorite levers together.
Well, we all could agree that everybody's kids suck, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Good. Let's stop pretending.
Yeah, as long as we got that
Let's
settled.
stop pretending. Yeah, you're right, by the way, with the kids that are kicking my wife in the back. I think it was a grandparent that was with them. I think it was a grandparent.
My son, we went to the Cardinals game, near the end of the season, and my son would accidentally, while he was getting to his seat, barely touch the back of the seat, and I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Would you like me to leave? I will remove myself."
I'm
In
the
the
same-
conditions,
I'm the same way.
In the conditions, Rizz, that you described, where you're all, and these, I'm assuming these are the wood,
Oh, yeah. The accordion
bleachers
ones
that you
that'll-
push in.
Yes.
Yeah.
So your knees, I don't care your size, your knees are in somebody's back. Man, you got to watch your kids in those situations.
Yeah. It's totally the grandparents' fault.
Speaking of at a game, I saw a woman spill an entire beer, or what seemed to be an entire beer, on a guy in front of her, and she left. She saw herself out. It was pretty early in the game, if I remember right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just remember like, oh my goodness, that guy got soaked, and she's leaving maybe to get some napkins, and she never came back.
Wow.
Never
I
came
was-
back.
I was in my
She spilled
20s.
the whole beer. Was like, I'll see myself out. Goodbye.
I was in my 20s at a Blues game with 4 of my other buddies, and well overserved. I mean, we went out before the game, and I got to the game. It was like the second period, and I was like, "Oh my God, I need to eat something, or else this night is going to take an even worse turn." So I went and got nachos, and I was walking up to my seats and tripped on the stairs. Nachos in my face, legit, like cheese dripping off my beard. And I went, "Well, I'm never going back to my seats." I went down and watched the game from a different place for the rest of the night. I'm like, I'm out here. I'm out. And it was one of those things, like I fell and the nachos fell and my face hit it, and like I did a quick like sweep of the steps into the nacho, into like
Oh,
the little
no.
Yep.
the whoop, and I was like, I gotta get the hell out of
I
here.
will eat these elsewhere.
As I'm getting up, I could feel the cheese and chips dropping from my face, and I hear the guy sitting right next to me go, "Oh, he ate it!" And I was like, I gotta get out of here right now.
No, I didn't,
Where was
sir.
this at?
That's the problem.
That's at Enterprise Center. This was like probably I was in maybe 23, 24, but I remember it
I
was
would never
it was,
go to a Blues game.
Oh,
again.
dude, it was
On the off
honestly.
chance of running into this guy.
Honestly, when I looked up and as I stood up, as I tried to collect myself, and I looked around and I saw all of Section 333 staring directly at me, I was like, I prefer to be anywhere else but right here.
That's when you're on the big screen, and they put you on the big screen.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, speaking of the Blues, huh? How about opening night on Saturday?
Yeah.
I'm over there.
Might as well just fit their fingers for rings right
That's
now,
right.
huh?
Yeah, we took my mother-in-law out to dinner on Saturday. It was her birthday, and got home. Yeah, you know what? I was actually grateful for the late start on Saturday.
Yeah, what about tonight?
Is it 9 o'clock start? Oh, come on, man.
Arizona.
That's fine. Listen, I got to watch the opening game. Great success, right?
Mm-hmm. Very great success.
Good to see hockey back on the TV. Also, I didn't realize Danny Mac was now in the studio on Bally Sports, doing the pregame stuff and
Is
between
that
the
a
period stuff.
Is that a temporary thing or?
I don't know. It's Warren
because
was on the
it's-
pre-game, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, it was Danny Mac, it was Jamie Rivers, and it was Bernie Federko.
It's I think Danny Mac is. I don't know if he has fully accepted it, but he's now the role that Erica Weston did. And Erica Weston
looked like
she
he
left.
was. It wasn't a temporary thing. I
Yeah.
mean, it looked like he was. That's going to be his job.
You remember, you know who I'm talking about, Erica
Oh,
Weston.
yeah,
The she did the Cardinal stuff and did the Blues stuff. I think she took a gig in California, so she left.
Yeah.
And I know that they were like looking to fill that position. Maybe they just said, "Hey, Danny,
Well,
you
they
want to stay
sounded
on with
great
this?"
together, the three of them.
Yeah, they did. I thought they were fantastic.
Did you see any of that?
I did.
I did not. And because I had the wedding, and I saw online that people. As much as I don't want to give
Who didn't like
as
that?
much as I
Come
did
on.
no. As much as I don't want to give him any credit, I just saw a lot of people online saying how awesome Jamie is at that role. Jamie Rivers.
Oh yeah, he's
Because
I
they
thought
say
you got to say people are
No.
complaining.
And I think one of the main things that I saw, and I saw this from multiple people, was it feels like I'm talking to my buddy about hockey when Jamie talks.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, well, all they have to do is outlet more passes and make sure that it's like, listen, that guy's open. Get him the puck and let him shoot it at the net.
Honestly, the three of them on TV together breaking down the game, it sounded great.
Yeah, when he's in front of that big screen with the hockey stick and pointing at stuff and stopping and starting film. That's why I love doing the Last Minute Blues podcast with the guy, because you literally go, why did this happen? And he can just explain things away. He's just fantastic.
Well, I thought having Danny Mac on there too,
Yeah, he was great.
because his humor is a bit sarcastic and dry, and the three of them play very well together.
Very much so, yeah.
This isn't Danny Mac's first run with the Blues, right?
Oh, no, that's basically
Yeah.
where he started.
Yeah.
From what I remember back when the KTRS days, he was kind of like a sideline reporter on the radio, and then he did sideline stuff on TV too. So
Yeah. Well, great win Saturday night.
Yeah.
Good to see hockey back on the TV. Now let's talk about Sunday football. Remember the Rizz Show was up 4-1 on the fast lane?
Mm-hmm.
Been smoking them, right? Smoking them. In fact, I believe, were we up one going into Sunday's game? Did somebody
Oh, really?
pick the wrong team on Thursday night?
Oh, man. I hope so.
Maybe.
I thought we were up one going into Sunday's game.
Give me a few seconds here. I can let you know.
Or was that the week before? I don't know. But, fellas, during our broadcast over at Scott Air Force Base, we had the Fast Lane guys on with us, and if you missed the podcast, it's up there for you. Bonus podcast. Look in your podcast directory. But I was talking some serious smack on there.
a little bit.
I think I may have gone overboard, I'll be honest with you. I think I may have gone a little overboard with my braggadociousness.
I tried to rein you in a little bit, but
Yeah, but I get going sometimes, fellas.
Yeah.
Guys, I get going.
Uh-huh.
And, I'm going to say my tail's in between my legs today because we did lose the week.
To who?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we lost the fast
That would be
lane.
part of the reason why
That's
we
a real
lost.
bummer.
I know.
That's a real bummer.
That was one of the reasons why we went out for a walk yesterday because I was getting so into those 1 o'clock or those noon games yesterday that I got to leave the house. I got to get out of the house. I'm too into this. I'm too into this competition and wanting to win. I need to get some fresh air. Let's go. But I'll tell you, we lost by 2 points.
Dang it.
Man.
That is Scott's fault.
Yeah.
No, and I was upset with myself. It was that Raiders Denver game.
Yeah.
And remember I said I was going to
Yes,
pick
you
the
did.
Raiders?
Yes, you did.
And somebody talked me out of it, Moon.
I did?
it was all of us.
I said, I got this feeling. Oh, well, without a coach, John Gruden got fired. That distracted.
I think all of us had at one point said something along the lines of like, "Hey, man, with all the distractions going on right now, there's no way they're going to play
And
good
what
football."
did I say? And I said they're going to rally around this new guy. They're going to have a good game. And what happened? They blew Denver out. And if we would have lost because of that one thing, I would have been so mad. But at least we lost by 2. So that's not on my conscience. But damn it. Now it's 4-2. All right, Tony. Get out your phone. Or is now Moon? Or Moon,
yeah,
are you
I'm
now
supposed
going
I think
to?
it's-
It's whoever. Do you have everybody's number?
I'm sure I do not.
Okay, then do you just want me to do it?
Well, you were texting everyone, like their whole group?
The whole
The
group.
whole squad.
Let's see.
Everybody
squad.
except for
Jamie.
everybody.
I don't have
except
Matt
for
Holliday.
I have Jamie Rivers. Let me add Anthony Stalter. I have Stalter.
Brad Thompson.
Brad Thompson. How do you do this with a T?
TH.
No.
You know Brad's number.
I'll just do it.
And then
Yep.
maybe you guys go back and forth every other week.
I have Meat. There we go. Just say Brad's number real quick, and I'll put it in.
Just right. Ready, Tony?
Yep.
You may have won the battle, but we're still winning the war. Is that good, guys? Is that good?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, that was good.
Eggplant emoji. And then do the water droplets.
And what's Brad's number again?
Moon, I've included you on this thread now.
Tight, thank you.
And then write parentheses, Rizz is maniacally laughing. Like this.
We're gonna have to do some spelling here.
Now, you're not going to do like close enough, and then it gives you the suggestions.
Yeah, dude, talk to text and see what it does when you go, ha, 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 ha.
Is it Maniac Lee?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And tell me what they write back.
Moon has officially loved a message.
Yes, I have loved
Okay,
the
loved
message.
it. Good. And just so you guys know. Okay, so we lost, adding up, and everybody's got the Bills tonight. So there's no chance of us, even with the Monday Night Football game coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody from top to bottom has the Bills.
Dang.
Jerks.
We all didn't do bad.
No, I think I had. Well, I mean, I was closing in on 10, but I don't know what I ended up with.
We all didn't do bad. It just they did slightly better. But you know who did the worst out of everybody? Out of everybody in the whole competition.
Oh no.
Oh my
Out of
goodness.
all, let me see, there's 10 players.
Please tell me we're keeping with the theme here.
Yet again, Anthony Stalter.
Yes.
That dude's gonna be facing
smokes.
6 shots. 6.
man.
He better stop wearing those 1999 jeans. You know what I'm
Once
saying?
again,
Like that is
Anthony
so
Stalter,
baggy.
out of 10, comes in 10th.
Did you see the last video of the 5 shots? First of all, a couple of them looked wicked because that gun is gnarly.
Yeah.
Their gun.
Their
is
gun is a bit more powerful than ours.
But they got baggy jeans over there, guys. We're gonna stand for this?
He's facing 6 shots, man. I mean, baggy jeans or not.
Well, that reduces the amount of shots if it's hitting the flaps. We would not let that fly here.
It wouldn't fly here.
We
But
make
listen,
sure we pull up and we are tight every time, even when we're jeaning it.
Well,
Hey,
now
if
we're
nothing
doing,
else, people can't say we're not tight around here.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
If anything, we are the tightest show in the market. Somebody right back.
Jamie Rivers says, I hear fear in that laugh. He can try and disguise it, but we all know it's fear.
There ain't no fear here.
Okay. We're just rhyming now, I guess.
There ain't no fear here. Is he near? Because I don't have any more words to rhyme with fear.
Is he near? Did he appear?
Perhaps he would like a beer.
Hey, no more jeers.
No. No, there were some exciting games last night.
Yeah.
And during the day.
How about in the morning?
Oh, the Jaguars, other team.
Yep.
Yeah,
Miami.
In London, Miami. That's right.
Jaguars and the other
the
one.
other team in London. That's right. Yeah, Jaguars got their first win. How about that?
First win in 20 games.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
And that was a walk-off, wasn't it?
54-yarder, yeah.
And there were a couple game-winning field goals yesterday, Including,
Walk-off
last-
score, too.
including last night's Steelers game. They walked it off. Braves won in walk-off fashion in baseball. So this begs this question. What's the best and most exciting ending to a sporting event? Like, what do you find the most exciting?
I could tell you. I think it's without question for me.
What is it?
It's a goal in overtime in the playoffs, in the NHL playoffs.
Game 7, yeah.
All I think about is Pat Maroon scoring that goal against Dallas, and what happened in that building is something I will never experience
You
again.
could also say a walk-off home run in a playoff game.
Listen, the David Freese home run that night, I know people that went to that game that said that it is something that they know they will never experience ever again.
Right.
Yeah. Bottom of the 9th, full count, 2 outs. Home run.
Is that the most exciting play in sports?
I mean,
possibly.
My bias is going to say, a World Cup going down to PKs.
And you know why
Even though
I think the walk-off may be a little more dramatic than the overtime game winner in hockey. Because in hockey, it's all the action's going on. Action's going on. With baseball, there's the dramatic nothing happening.
Yeah, while that pitcher is winding up in that full count, everyone is holding their breath at the same time.
Yeah. Now with hockey, if there's a game winner in overtime, when you get to a particular zone, everybody's kind of tensed up. But with a walk-off home run, there is that moment of nothing and then everything.
Yeah, right as the announcer says, and here's the pitch.
Right. What about, there's the game-winning half-court shot, for a basketball game, or, the last second TD, the Hail Mary. That's exciting.
Yeah.
That final play of a football game with time done on the clock. What about a knockout? What about a boxing knockout?
Nah.
Yeah.
That's really cool, but I don't think that's even remotely close to a walk-off home run, a goal in overtime.
Yeah, because that's what we're hoping to see.
Yeah, and it happens more often, too, I think.
But when it does happen, there's the explosion. Oh, that moment.
Sure.
I'm talking those moments. I think the knockout is top 5 for me.
Oh, see, I think that's like...
So give me your top 5.
NHL overtime goal in the playoffs.
That's number 1.
Walk-off home run. Walk-off touchdown, like Hail Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Field goal follows that.
Mm-hmm.
I would say golden goal in soccer. I think that's more exciting than much.
What is what?
Golden goal is like
first goal.
Is a hockey and overtime goal.
It ends the game.
In soccer.
Yeah. Oh, it ends the game.
It's over. Yeah.
It ends the game. Okay.
Because there's sometimes in soccer where the rules are, if you score, we still play the 8 minutes left to see if I can tie it up again.
I would say walk-off home run. Then you got the overtime hockey goal.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got your last-second touchdown. Then you got your walk-off regular hit. Walk-off regular hit.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's different, home run and hit.
For sure different.
For sure different.
Yeah.
For sure
and then
different.
I'm going to throw in the knockout.
I don't watch enough fights to have that even be registered on my radar.
I'm going to say knockout either MMA or boxing. How many times do we go back in the office and watch people get knocked out?
That's a different thing, though. Watching that is a different thing. Now,
because
are you going to have... So you're saying top 5 most exciting moments for you could be something that lasts 3 seconds. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. Knockout.
Seconds.
Yeah, I know, but that's the full game has already built up to this moment. You have the full game to build up to this moment.
When you know you have a good fight coming up, and you're looking forward to this fight all week, you're looking forward to this fight all month.
And in 45 seconds, a guy is sleeping.
It doesn't matter. That moment is what you want. That moment is the moment you're waiting for.
See, for me, I think in your brain, you want that to be the answer, but I think you would more or less go, I paid $180 for this and it's over?
Afterwards, I would say, then I'm hoping the preliminary fights are good. How about this? How about the 50-foot birdie on the final hole of a tournament for golf?
I mean, that's cool, but I don't think it still has the same
You got to throw that in the top 10.
Speaking of golf real quickly, have you seen I think it's on Instagram, Tony, I'll have to find it, where somebody is just overlaying like people going crazy on a golf course, like the U.S. Open kind of crowds, overlaying that audio to just like Tony Patrico down at Forest Park playing golf.
Oh,
like
that's hilarious.
Like you swing and hit, and you just hear,
just people
get
going,
it all!
Yeah.
All right, Jeff, what is it for you?
What is it for you?
The best possible ending to a sporting event.
Easily, it's hockey overtime golden goal.
Give me your top 3.
For sure. Top 3, probably that in hockey, probably that in soccer, and then walk-off home run in baseball.
So you put soccer before home run, baseball walk-off?
Yeah, it just happens so much. Walk-off hits and home runs just happen. If you watch highlights, like say on SportsCenter or something like that, or a Major League, the MLB Network, you turn it on and they'll do the rundown of the games previous day. There's so many home runs that they show all the time, walk off or not. It's just home runs to me are just not exciting
to you
anymore.
when there's a meaningful, when these are, and I'm talking about for you, meaningful games or meaningful events.
Yeah,
I get what he's saying,
doesn't
though.
mean as much to me as hockey does.
I get what he's saying, though, because
probably why.
I'm surprised you put soccer before the walk-off.
Well,
home
it just doesn't happen as much. That's all.
Yeah, he just said this, and it kind of just went, yep, that's how I feel too. So in baseball, even though the circumstances are different when it's like the playoffs compared to a game in June, that walk-off home run can happen. In hockey, that doesn't happen. It only happens in the playoffs, and it only happens when it matters the most. So that's why, for me, that jumps to number one.
I'm also saying all these games that you're watching are meaningful.
Right.
Sure. And you know what? And I'll go back to, if you give me a 3A or a number 4, I would say boxing, knocking someone out back in the Tyson days, where you really knew these boxers and it wasn't all.
For you, yeah.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, for you.
Uh-huh.
I mean, listen, Kentucky Derby Day, I don't watch horse racing during the year.
Yeah.
But if there's a photo finish,
Somebody
it's freaking exciting.
Yeah.
Somebody just sent over an email and said last lap overtake.
Oh, for a race, yeah.
Mm.
You know, you could say a NASCAR shootout at the end when they run the 3 laps.
They got guns at the end?
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
They run 3 laps, and out of the 400 cars in the field, 200 have bazookas.
And they don't know until they press the button. You may or may not have a bazooka.
Yeah, every car is at least told that they are equipped with 2 rockets, but only 200 of them have
Dude,
it.
every time we have a race car driver in here, and I got to do all right, you want to make racing more exciting?
Yeah.
Just have one car go the other direction.
Yeah.
I love it.
You're the designated. Like, if you qualify last, you have to run the other way.
You're the
Okay,
reverser.
run the
You
opposite.
could be, Rizz, you qualified, but there's one stipulation.
Like, you know, you
really want to be
qualify
involved
first.
in this race, you got to go the other way.
You qualify first, you sit on the pole. You go pole position, and then if you qualify last, you are the car to run the other direction.
Well, you heard what they're doing at the race when it comes here next year, right? So they're doing a couple different things. Like, they're going to have a celebrity, wave the starting flag, and they're also going to have one celebrity up there with 3 grenades that he could drop down at any point that he wants.
Point, that's it.
Yeah.
All right, so most exciting for you.
I do love the baseball bottom of the ninth, full count kind of thing. But I think the obvious one for me is soccer PKs, big championship or something. There was a Champions League final years ago with Chelsea and Manchester United, and it was planned out pretty well. I was in Birmingham. I was in England at the time. I think they were in Spain or someplace, or maybe it was Italy. And the extra times went, and then it went down to PKs. And I was so excited. I was in my Manchester United jersey, and I was in the dressing room ready for a show. A show was supposed to happen. Well, that PK and everything added so much time that when Manchester United finally put the last one in, I was so excited and realized my band was nowhere to be found because I was supposed to be on stage 4 minutes ago. And I ran to the stage and jumped up for the end of the first song because I was watching this PK Champions League final in England with 2 English teams, and it was just so exciting. So that one,
I'm sure if you were in a pub, it'd be even more exciting.
Yeah, well, the pub was underneath. We were in like this big giant venue in Birmingham that kind of has all these bars, and I heard all the cheering coming from different corners of the room or of the building, and then ran up to the stage.
What about you, Scott?
Awesome.
Well, definitely the walk-off home runs, number 1. Walk-off hit, number 2. Hockey, the overtime goal. And then a half-court shot in basketball. And then whenever an underdog takes and wins the belt in WWE.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's amazing.
Somebody else said here, what about a strikeout to end a game like Waino striking out Carlos Beltran in the 06 World Series?
That's good.
That's awesome, but I wouldn't put that under Wainwright striking out Beltran. I would put that as that's the Cardinals winning the World Series.
Or if he had a no-hitter in the World Series and did it, then it'd be.
And if it was game 3, I think it's like right on. But that's it. It's not as crazy as that was.
The whole tension and release thing. That's
and
that's at the crux of this.
That's why those full count bottom of the ninth, because everyone is holding their breath at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is why I like the PKs, because that last one, like, oh man, the goalie has to save it here for them to stay alive. That is exciting stuff, guys.
Kind of what Scott said though, but like the final out of a perfect game is up there too for me. That's definitely up there for me.
That's up there. All right, discuss amongst yourselves. And it's brought to you by Copper Fire Bar and Eatery in Belleville. Get your exclusive Rizz Show koozie to support Kids Rock Cancer. Copper Fire. Jeff was out there on Friday.
Oh, my
Doing
goodness.
the Last Minute Blues podcast.
So
It's awesome,
good.
isn't it?
Holy cow.
Yeah, they brought in food. I got to go out there.
Really, really good.
Is it more of a bar or is it more of a restaurant?
It's a really, really, really nice bar.
Man, I would say
How
it's
about that?
yeah, I would
That's
say
the
it's
best
a
way to put it.
perfect mix of both because the bar is enormous and it's they have so many drinks option, but it's so nice. It's such a nice restaurant at the same time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's just super cash in the most nice way.
All right, well, Ryan Russell from Smithton, Illinois is the...
Hey, Ryan.
Ryan's been listening to the Rizz Show for a couple of years now, and he makes it to as many Rizz Show events as he can. He's actually got to come to the studio and hang out for the St. Jude fundraiser.
Oh, nice.
Ryan's favorite, Matchup with Moon, which is tomorrow. Craig's Freak of the Week, and the Butthurt Game. Which, by the way, if you listen to our bonus podcast from Scott Air Force Base, you'll hear the Fastlane guys doing the Butthurt Game, which was quite enjoyable. Ryan Russell from Smithton, Illinois, is the Teamers Member of the Day. Gets its super sweet Teamers Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/TeamRizz. You have another response?
Yeah,
from the
Anthony
Fast Lane
Stalter
guys?
checking in from the Fast Lane, and he says, I stand by what I said last week. There is no chance, or there's no way you guys blow this lead. No chance. I think you guys should keep celebrating like you were a week ago.
I hate this.
I hear you, Anthony.
I hate this reverse.
Right, okay.
Reverse
Now,
crap.
Moon. You got to get ready for traffic. Moon,
Okay.
construct a text message.
Okay, constructing.
Anthony.
Moon, real quick, but can I just give you one piece of advice? Type exactly what he says. If you mess up one thing, it's over.
Anthony,
Okay.
comma. You're facing 6 shots today.
Okay. That's it?
Gun emoji.
Period.
Yeah, gun emoji.
Wow.
Wow. ...
Dot. You stink.
You stink.
At picking winners.
Picking winners. Period.
Period. Eggplant emoji. That's my sign off.
Eggplant emoji.
7:04, Monday. Don't write that down.
I
Don't
think-
write the 7:04 down.
Oh, okay.
and also right there, 7:04.
Tony will see it.
Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is
Oh my God!
what do you do?
He typed out eggplant emoji. He didn't send an emoji. He typed out eggplant emoji.
Yeah, nice
I
one.
think that'll be more fun.
Tony Patrico
I can smell you.
coming at you.
Your point. Traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle. Southbound 270 right at Missouri AB. Also, right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle. Eastbound 70 right before Mid-Rivers. Your point forecast today, sunny, just under 80 for the high. Tonight, partly cloudy, just under 50 for the low. And right now, it is 52 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
All right, after the break, crap on celebrities with Jeff Burton. What do you got?
More news on the new Morpheus in the Matrix. I just want to say a lot of words with the letter M. Rami Malek is definitely a downgrade for Saturday Night Live. And just when you think you know what Superman stands for, we will discuss.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday all next in your crap on celebrity. Stay there.
Hi, this is King Scott, and this is how King Scott cooks. Today we're going to make the perfect meatloaf, and there's no one better to ask than culinary beauty legend Martha Stewart. She just happens to be in town. Follow me. Here's her office. Hello, Martha. Martha, it's me, King Scott. Hello? I guess she's not there. Oh well, better luck next time. So that didn't go as planned, but I promised you the perfect meatloaf, so today we will make the perfect meatloaf.
Pure
Now, this is
Performance
an
in
American
St. Charles
tradition.
is a proud longtime sponsor of this here radio program and your one-stop shop for everything automotive. One of the biggest independent retail parts and installation stores in the Midwest. And when I say biggest, I mean the place is huge. 25,000 square feet. They got an 8-bay garage. If you have a Jeep, you got to take it to Pure Performance to get that baby customized. They got every option under the sun for you. Cars, trucks, SUVs at Pure Performance, They got you. If you're into American muscle cars, Pure Performance has some of the most ridiculous options for Camaros and Mustangs and Challengers. They have over $750,000 in inventory, $1.5 million in parts available in like 2 to 3 days. They are the ultimate off-road center. And at Pure Performance in St. Charles, lowest prices guaranteed, satisfaction always guaranteed. Just north of the Cave Springs exit off of 70, their website, pureperformance.com, PURperformance.com.
Ooh, listen to that. Ooh, God. Ooh. There will be days when you're falling down. There will be days when you're inside out. There will be days when you fall apart. Someone else will break your heart. They're never gonna hold you back, 'cause I'm always gonna have your back. So try to remember that. I hope you're happy. I hope you're good. I hope you get what you wish for, and you're well understood. And now I'm standing here looking at you. I'm wondering what the hell you're gonna do with those Dr. Pepper eyes and your bubblegum hair. Yeah, I'm standing right here. I remember how I held you so right. I remember that Saturday night, do you? There will be days when you're falling down. There will be days when you're inside out. There will be days when you fall apart. Someone else will break your heart. They're never gonna hold you back. I'm always gonna have your back. So try to remember that. I hope you're happy. I hope you're good. I hope you get what you wish for, and you're well understood.
Over the weekend, got the first treatments from Video Ben of the new videos that we shot with Traverse St. Louis RV. I cannot wait for you to see them. In one of them, I kind of channel Dan Levy. Let's put it that way. That's all I'm going to tell you. Traverse St. Louis RV at the big corner of Highway 70 and Bryan Road, O'Fallon, Missouri. I bring up the videos, and I want you to see them. Partly because I'm an amazing actor, but also because these kind of people, these are the kind of people I'd want to spend this kind of time and this kind of money with if I was going to get into the RV world. It's a family, 26 years owned and operated, stlrv.net. The only place you need to go if you're looking to get into the RV world, so sales, if you have an RV already, you got to have a little work done. They got service there. They got parts there, and they have body work there as well. And they also have there over 200 RVs on the lot there. So you walk in and you say, hey, I need help in finding the floor plan that's right for my camping lifestyle. So what are you going to do? How many people are you going to have with you? You're going to bring toys with you, that sort of thing. They got fifth wheels. They got toy haulers. They got travel trailers starting at $125 per month. You can do this. Now's the time to do this. Imagine some fall camping in your brand new RV. Making one happy camper at a time. It's Traverse St. Louis RV. Let them know that Jeff Burton from The Point sent you in.
What the hell are you doing here? What are you doing here, man? I told you to get out of here! Paparazzi, get out of here!
Before you are two men who are about to embark on a great adventure. A great journey across the land. It will be hot. Their legs will get tired. They will want to quit, but no. These two warriors aren't quitters. Plus, if they quit, they know they will be endlessly mocked. On May 14th, 1802, a man named Lewis and a man named Clark started walking west from St. Louis into the unknown. Today, Tony Patrico and Jeff Burton, you walk in their footsteps. One day, our great-grandchildren will tell the story of Tony and Jeff and how on June 15th, 2018, they too left St. Louis and walked west, but didn't go as far as Lewis and Clark. And with these words, I send you on your way. Good luck and Godspeed. Let your journey begin now. See you at the finish line.
From the get-go, people immediately, started to give me trouble, saying, we know your past. We know you're going to give up. We know you're not going to make it. A lot of people immediately hit up social media and said, this is a waste of a punishment because there's no way you're going to complete the whole thing. That's the GPS. That's not a good start, guys. That's not a good start.
When I knew I had to do it, I was okay with it because I like to run, I like to walk, I like to hike, all that stuff, and it was another challenge, that sort of thing. You know who I was concerned for? A guy named Tony Patrico.
This is, even though I'm on this weight loss journey and I've dropped almost over 100 pounds, this is nothing that I was ready to do. This is nothing that I wanted to do. This is still nothing that I ever want to do again. But immediately, I hear the results and know that it's myself and Jeff Burton walking, and instantly I start thinking of ways that I can get out of it.
Hey, we all agreed to this, that we walk from point A to point B. Turns out it was downtown, our building currently, to our new building, which turned out to be almost 16 miles.
Fire and ice. Fire and ice. That's what I want in my sex, is fire and
Patricia's
ice.
is where fun and fantasy meet. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you had a good weekend with your loved one. Maybe it was a bus this weekend. Maybe next weekend, you're gonna get all freaky deaky, have some good times. Go to Patricia's this week for your good time supplies. Patricia's has your sexy lingerie, your stiletto heels, men's and women's adult toys, male enhancers. You want a sexy costume for Halloween? Maybe something not to trick-or-treat in or, wear out when the kids come over. I'm talking your own special dress-up for Halloween. In the bedroom. Go to Patricia's. For all your fun and adult toys, think Patricia's. 3 locations. St. Peter's at the Cave Springs exit on Page, 3 miles east of the Westport Plaza, and at the corner of Grand and Gravois. If you are the one in charge of planning the bachelor or bachelorette party, you must go to Patricia's for your supplies. For all your fun and adult toys, Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet and where naughty is nice.
This is the joy for me. I love pizza. I love pizza. I now just manage it. I don't deny myself pizza. I have pizza every day. That's the genius of this program. I haven't lost any weight, and I eat pizza every day.
Hey, this is Matt Eisman, host of American Ninja Warrior, and you're listening to The Rizzuto Show, and I got one thing to say. Happy birthday, Rizz.
All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Michelob Ultra Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow@1057thepoint.com. Sex Time Fun Facts coming up. Sex Toy of the Week. We'll play 3 and 5, give away some fabulous prizes. This just breaking. Former U.S. Secretary of State Colin Powell. He has died at the age of 84. COVID complications. Way. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
It's from CNN. Colin Powell has died of COVID-19, the first black U.S. Secretary of State. He helped shape foreign policy in several Republican administrations. Yep, 84 years old.
He was a guy that a lot of people thought would run for president for a hot minute there.
And that's just breaking now. So a rare first edition copy of the first Harry Potter book just sold for $38,000 at auction. Your kids read all the Harry Potter books, Boone?
No, I don't think any of them have read any of them. We were talking about the books. We were talking about Lord of the Rings, and we were talking about Harry Potter. And one of my daughters has read all. Well, actually, 2 of my daughters have read all the Lord of the Rings. But I don't think they've gone into the Harry Potter book.
My son breezed through the Harry Potter books.
So
your kids were too old for those?
No, they read them.
Oh, they read them?
We did the movies. We did the movies. I don't think they've read the books.
Scott, did you read those?
No, I was kind of busy. Just didn't have time for it.
Being an adult.
Yeah. No, but I think I should read them. I keep hearing they're
I don't know
amazing.
of anybody who on the show who would read them. I thought maybe Scott would.
For sure.
I just
I
never
never
really
even saw any of the movies.
Yeah, I saw one movie and the CG was just so janky. I was like, this is pretty lame. So I just never got in any of it.
I watched all the movies and I absolutely loved them.
Yeah, the movies.
And it shocked me that I
phenomenal.
liked them so much.
Well, so this rare first edition of this Harry Potter book sold for $38,000, and there's no word on who the buyer is, but the seller was Harry Potter, not the character or Daniel Radcliffe. There's a 33-year-old guy in England named Harry Potter.
That's funny.
And only 500 copies of this version were printed, but this Harry Potter guy got it as a gift from his dad in 1997, the year it came out, when he was just 9 years old. And his dad bought it when he realized the main character shared his son's name. Like, it was like a nothing book at the time.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
It's like, oh, my son's name Harry Potter. That's funny. I'm going to buy it for him. $38,000. And Harry said that he's selling it to pay for his trip to Kenya, where he will scatter his father's ashes.
That's cool.
The dad died of cancer back in 2017, so he's going to use the profits from the book that his dad gave him to scatter the ashes.
That's
which I
pretty
think
cool.
is a nice little ending there. All right, today is October 18th. Back in the day, 90 years ago, 1931, they finally got Al Capone convicted of tax evasion. Of all the bad stuff he did.
Yeah, that's exactly what we were going for.
Tax evasion. 69 years ago today, 1952, Mad Magazine releases its first issue. Anybody have a subscription to Mad Magazine?
Nope.
I didn't have a subscription, but every time I went to the store, I got a Mad Magazine.
Yeah. I read it a lot. Never had a
I
subscription.
read it a lot.
Yeah. I was lucky. My neighbor across the street had it, and we were best friends, so I got to read it every time it came out. I just read his.
I loved it.
Were
I
you
read
just
that.
using him for his Mad Magazine?
Heck yeah. And he had a better basketball goal.
I read Mad Magazine from cover to cover every time it came out. I even did the fold thing. You know, you fold the back cover. Mm-hmm. It makes a picture.
I don't think I've ever looked inside of a Mad magazine.
Really?
Never.
Oh, I love the Spy versus Spy.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah, man.
Loved it. 53 years ago, 1968, John Lennon and Yoko Ono were busted for marijuana possession in London after police found them with 219 grains of cannabis resin during a raid on John's apartment.
Is that a lot?
219 grains.
I don't know how that's measured.
I don't believe that's a lot.
Doesn't seem like it.
Grains, not grams, grains. 47 years ago, 1974, Al Green, the singer Al Green, soul singer, was attacked in his bathtub by an ex-girlfriend who killed herself after first pouring scalding hot grits on his back. And she wound up shooting herself with his gun. And her death is what led him to turning his back on pop music.
Who is this again? I'm sorry.
Al Green.
Oh, wow.
Al Green, what a story that is.
Are you guys fans of grits?
I love grits.
I had them last night for dinner.
The
Fantastic.
only time I've ever had grits was when I was at Shoney's as a child, and it was awful, and I've never had them since.
Well, do you put butter and sugar and everything on it?
Not sugar, just I do butter.
Just do butter?
Or garlic even.
Ooh.
Cheese. Cheese is really good.
Like I said, I had grits one time, and it was like on the buffet, at the breakfast buffet, and my mom was like, "You would love grits." So I got a bowl, and I put it on there. I took one bite, and I go, "This is the worst thing I've ever eaten." Nope.
I've
And
never
have
touched
never
it.
had
Like
it
if you
since.
like Italian polenta, polenta is the same as Southern grits.
I would have never touched it, but my father-in-law loved them, so I had them before. And just the instant ones, I think, are fantastic.
I think
Shrimp
I've
and
had.
grits.
Have I
Shrimp
had
and grits? Ooh, man.
Have I had polenta before? I'm pretty sure I probably have. Right? Had polenta?
I'm sure.
Probably.
Maybe
Maybe.
you
What
just had
is-
crappy grits.
I guarantee you that's what it was. I guarantee you they were awful, and they were buffet grits at Shoney's. Like
Probably all watery.
it was awful. It reminded me of like oatmeal, but worse.
Well, yeah. If
And
you're,
as a
if you're
child,
a kid
that
and you
was,
think it's
you know-
oatmeal, and then you get something else, you're like, what?
To me, I just remember it tasting very bland, and I remember taking a bite and going, "Man, this is liquid cardboard. I will never eat this again." And I
Yeah,
put
it's got
anything
a
in my
certain
mouth.
flavor to them. I could see if you have bad grits,
Yeah.
they're bad. It could turn you off.
By the
Maybe
way-
give them another shot.
218 grains is 14 grams, just over.
Okay, so I'll ask again. Is that a lot?
Not a lot. Not a lot. 44 years ago today, 1977, Reggie Jackson earned the nickname Mr. October after hitting 3 home runs in Game 6 of the World Series and carrying the Yankees to another title. 33 years ago today, 1988, Roseanne debuted on ABC. And 12 years ago today, 2009, Tom Brady throws 5 second-quarter touchdowns against the Titans, an NFL record for touchdown passes in 1 quarter. 5 1/4.
Wow.
Probably a flash in the pan, whatever happened to that guy.
And that's what happened back in the day. So Reggie Jackson, 3 home runs in a game, and then he tries to kill the Queen a couple years later.
Unbelievable. It just went to his head, that's all.
All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
It's brought to you by Retroactive Smoke Shop, firing up fun in St. Louis for 25 years. RetroactiveSmokeShop.com. Halloween Kills did okay at the box office, even though it's available to watch at home, but still it won the box office in its first weekend, about $51 million.
And that was the big story, was the fact that it did both streaming and really good in the theater.
And even with that, it beat expectations by about $21 million.
Yeah. And it was on 2 different platforms for streaming as well.
I think it was on PBS, too.
I'll be watching that this week.
And that's with Jamie Lee Curtis, right?
Yes,
Correct.
that's Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah.
Yeah, so the Halloween movie franchise is extremely confusing with what they've done. Jamie Lee Curtis has been in 4 of them now. The first one, Halloween H2O or whatever it was, the one with Josh Hartnett and like Busta Rhymes or LL Cool J, whoever was in that one. Then she went away again, and then she came back as now she's a grandma, but she's still the original character. I forget her name, whatever it is.
Has anybody been noticing that this Halloween season they've been really pumping these horror movies?
Yeah, tons.
Like old school ones.
That's
too.
like the thing, is to get back into those.
Like whether it be like Paramount Plus is running, a horror movie,
and then the movies that made us. Like, I mean, there's like a whole thing where they're capitalizing on the retro.
It's a huge push on the retro,
and that's
stuff.
That's a lot of the streaming services and stuff, like you said. Every year, though, Sci-Fi always does like this is their go-to time. Where like you turn on Sci-Fi Channel, and out of nowhere, it's like Pumpkinhead, and you're like, what the hell is this? And I always find myself turning it on and going, oh my god, this is great.
They're running. Candyman was on Showtime.
As I said, they're running Children of the Corn in between Sharknado episodes.
Yeah, but it's not Children of the Corn. It's not Children of the Corn. It's Children of the Corn 7. Festus is murdered.
Yeah, Grandchildren of the Corn.
Yeah.
Do you remember Last House on the Left?
Yeah, there's also 5 versions of that too.
Yeah, that was on last night.
Yeah.
Do you into any of those horror movies? Not even the old school ones?
Not
Nightmare
really.
on Elm Street?
Nah, not really. The Exorcist was okay back in the day, but that was about it.
I never saw the classics.
I like Jason Goes to New York. Remember that one? Oh my god.
Jason Saves Christmas. That was a good one.
I never saw the classics, but I saw all the cheap like late night Cinemax Showtime ones. So Children of the Corn, Pumpkinhead, Pumpkinhead 2. Those like
don't forget, man. The Jason ones were like, whoa, Jason, Friday the 13th is scary. Whoa, Friday the 13th Part 2 is real scary. And then it's like Friday the 13th 3, and you're like, okay. Friday the 13th 4, Jason in New York. You're like, what? Friday the 13th 7. Jason Goes to Hell. You're like, wait a minute,
Wasn't
what?
he in space once?
Then it's Jason X
Jason
in
in
space, and you're like, come on, guys.
One of them he opened for Eddie Murphy, I think, at one point, too, on a stand-up tour. Also a thing, like Moon said, it's a thing right now. Also a thing right now is people not going and seeing Matt Damon and Ben Affleck movies.
Oh, my gosh, I forgot. And that's a Ridley Scott movie, right?
And you know what? Here's the thing with that.
$4.8 million.
I didn't even know that there was a Matt Damon, Ben Affleck movie.
It's called The Tender Room, right?
It's called The Last Duel, I believe.
Yeah.
What's The Tender Room?
No,
The Last Duel. It must have been so crappy they didn't put any promotion behind it.
I saw ads. I saw digital ads, and that was it.
That was it. No, you think
But this is Ridley Scott and Matt Damon with a mullet.
And Adam Driver is in it, too?
3 movie stars, and a great director, and no promotion behind it.
But you said it was only $4 million?
Yeah, 4.8 in 3 days, but still.
And it's getting Oscar talk already.
Yeah, positive reviews, a great cast.
Oh, 4.8 made. I thought you meant the budget, and I was like, that's the cheapest film Ridley Scott's ever done.
Sorry. No, that's the return on the investment thus far.
No.
$4.8 million.
That's no good.
The movie I was thinking of
gosh.
is The Tender Bar, and that's with Affleck and Clooney.
Oh, yeah, that's where he's like the uncle or something.
You said the last. It's called The Last Duel.
The Last Duel.
The Last Duel.
I'm only excited. I was only excited to see it because I saw Ridley Scott, Adam Driver, Damon. It has all the names to make it interesting enough.
Critics 86%, audience 80.
Wow, so it's probably good.
Not good was the Rami Malek hosted SNL. So you got Rami Malek, you got Young Thug musical guest. Then there was a surprise visit from Daniel Craig. Then you got Malek and Pete Davidson, who everybody always says they kind of look alike. They impersonate each other in the same skit. You got Colin Jost, who normally only does the news, did a little acting in a couple of skits, and he actually did well. All of this translated to what I believe is the lowest ratings SNL has ever had.
Yep.
Ever.
No way.
Like ever. 3.4. Actually, it was just 3.4 households, actually.
3.4 people watched.
Yeah, no, but it was 3.4 household rating, and it's not many more millions than that, to be honest with you. Also, no Kate McKinnon again. And also, A.D. Bryant just signed a deal with Universal TV.
So, in the 44 years that's been on TV, lowest ratings ever.
It said the words ever, so I'm assuming that's what that means, yeah.
So they just need a new cast? I mean, who's the real exciting one on the cast? Kate McKinnon is not there.
Yeah. Pete Davidson, I guess, maybe. You don't have anybody doing their big Trump impersonation for people to tune in for that.
Kenan Thompson. Are people tuning in for him?
I don't know, man. There's no big, I have to stop my life and go watch this person thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
They have been dating for the entire of 2021, so it makes sense that Kourtney Kardashian and Blink-182 drummer Travis Barker are now engaged. So congratulations to them. And shockingly, there were cameras everywhere when they got engaged.
Where are they registered?
I think Home Depot. Not sure. There's pictures everywhere and slow clapping in the background of two people getting engaged to Sean Penn, who just got married last August. So congratulations on his pending divorce.
Wow. Oh, man.
Sean Penn, I don't think marriage is his thing.
Yeah.
No, maybe marriage is his thing, and he wants to do it again.
Yeah.
So his new actress wife, Layla George, has filed for divorce as of Friday. Again, only a year of wedded bliss, or at least being married. He's 61. She is 29. That makes her a year younger than Sean's own daughter, Dylan, who's 30. He also has a son named Hopper, who's only 28. Sean is also just a year younger than Layla's dad. And you know who Layla's dad is?
Who?
I was really hoping you would know, so I wouldn't have to try to figure out how to say this name all the time. Vincent D'Onofrio, is that how you say it, right? Yeah. That's his daughter.
Private Pile from
Yes.
Full Metal Jacket.
And also, that's not my Egger from Men in Black.
Yeah, the bug guy.
Yes. So
Sean Penn was married to his daughter? Wow.
Yeah, for almost a year. Or for right about a year.
Well, I can't imagine what a 61-year-old and a 29-year-old would have in common, huh?
Wow, no way. Yeah.
Yep.
That guy, huh?
Yeah.
Good luck for the next one.
Maybe just how many marriages is this?
You say this was 5?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe just likes giving away half of things.
Yeah, that could
half
be.
of his net worth.
I'm really
every couple
successful. I better get married and divorced real quick.
He's been married 3 times.
Oh, 3 times.
Wow.
Madonna, Robin White, Layla George. And then this one. Or what is
This is Layla.
Okay.
Yeah.
Robin Wright was after Madonna? Or was
Correct.
Yes, after.
Oh, okay.
Madonna was 85 to 89. Robin Wright from 96 to 2010. Layla George from
my gosh.
2020 to 2021.
That's way longer than I thought. I thought he got divorced from Robin like a few years into it.
A really good quick laugh is when Sean Penn is on David Letterman for the first time after his divorce from Madonna. He says, so this whole Madonna thing, and Sean Penn goes, never heard of her. And it's so funny. When you have extreme in the title of your show, when there's a 911 call that airs before the first episode of the show, that's probably not a good thing. A contestant on America's Got Talent Extreme almost died taping a stunt, and I believe it was just a practice run.
I saw that video, man.
So, yeah, it's pretty gnarly,
I didn't see the
right?
video.
The video is of the two
find it.
cars crashing together, but you don't see him fall, thankfully. But this guy's name is his stuntman. His name is Jonathan Goodwin, and he was strapped in a straitjacket, suspended upside down 70 feet in the air. A couple of cars, one on either side of them, were rigged to swing towards him, crashing him between the two cars. He was supposed to free himself first and then fall onto an airbag. He did free himself, but just a second too late.
Oh my God, Jeff, you see everything here.
Yeah, dude,
Well,
it's
the one
bad.
that I saw, it said that it doesn't have it. It doesn't show everything.
Oh, there's 2 angles so far. Bam!
Oh, no.
Goodbye.
Oh boy.
Okay, so yeah, you don't.
No, there's another one. If you go to the middle of the video,
we gotta
you,
post this.
you got a better angle.
So the two
it's
cars
the
are on
same
both
angle.
sides,
Yeah.
and he's supposed to free himself.
Gee.
We're getting crushed in the middle. Here's the 911 call.
Now on location emergency. Atlanta Motor Speedway, the America's Got Talent filming location. We had a man suspended from a cable. Cars were supposed to slam. He didn't drop in time. They slammed into him. He's got an open tib fracture. He's agonal and posturing. We need a rescue and a helicopter.
Okay, well, what patient information do you have there for us, you said?
He's about a 40-year-old white male.
Well, it sounds like that's a paramedic.
Yeah, that's a professional.
Because I was going to say, why are they calling 911?
Yeah,
There are no paramedics on site.
Yeah,
Right.
and
They're
I-
asking for a helicopter.
That's them asking for a helicopter.
And I understand how expensive it must be to have a helicopter on standby, but come on, man.
Yeah, when you're doing something like that.
And
If
also,
you like you said, you're taping something called extreme. So if something goes wrong, most likely the catastrophe will be extreme as well.
You're NBC. You could afford a helicopter.
Right? That's a surprise.
I do like it that 911 call when she goes, he's about a 40-year-old white male, and he goes,
And it's
listen to the
also,
911 operator.
this is a Simon Cowell thing, so Simon Cowell probably came in on a helicopter for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is,
Wait,
it
I
is
want to hear
bizarre.
about meow.
It's near.
We need a rescue and a helicopter.
Okay, well, what patient information do you have there for us, you said?
He's about a 40-year-old white male. He fell about 40
That's
feet.
very southern.
That's very Georgia. That's very Georgia.
That right there translates to yes. Thank you. I've had the information. Thank you.
So, apparently fell on his head. He underwent surgery. Last report, he was still in critical condition in the trauma ward.
Fell on his head, but
He'll be fine.
well, he had the
Shake it
airbag there.
off,
You would
man.
think that the head trauma is coming from the two cars crushing you together.
Yeah, that could be too. I don't know. But as I said, this was a practice.
I'm also sure that
We're
probably the pyrotechnics that went off when the two cars crushed together
Yeah.
probably didn't help either.
Was he wearing a poncho?
Yikes.
That I don't know. But they did go, what are we doing here? And they stopped filming for a little while.
So extreme, though.
Yeah. Another fall.
Yeah, hold on. Does that guy win? I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
if they're looking for extreme, I mean,
clearly
there
the
you
Yeah, what
the
happens when
danger level
he
is up.
wakes up and he's like, how'd we? Oh, you came in third.
damn it.
Another fall, but not nearly as serious. Motley Crue singer Vince Neil was rushed to a hospital Friday night after falling off stage during a solo gig in Tennessee. This is a little piece of audio to where it's him falling off the stage, somebody in the crowd reacting, and then the bass player explaining that the
Show's
thing
over.
was going to be over. Yeah.
The truth is Vince fell and broke ribs when he fell. He can't breathe, and he's going to get dealt with medically. Now that sucks for us and him. He was so excited to be here. He lives in Tennessee, but he was willing to stick it out, tough it up on the.
Yeah, I'm sure he was.
Yeah, huh? You know, he really wanted to come back on. He fell and dropped his ribs.
Maybe
Is
he
that what
broke ribs
happened?
and he can't breathe. He could still sing. Get out there.
He just needs one more song to fulfill the contract.
He's very upset at falling during
Yeah.
song 3 as opposed to song 4.
So
what I would
even
do?
though he's on the highway, we're going to play one song, one
know what I
more
would do
song,
if
so
I
we
were
can
the
get the
band?
check.
Because all he's doing is playing like greatest hits from Motley Crue. Just have somebody call some people up from the crowd to sing.
Right.
Why not?
What
Like
is this?
the
A
band
Smash? Is this a Smash Mouth show or something?
Yeah, but you're
Christ,
the
what?
lead Smash Mouth.
Yeah, we're all here. All of our kids are
let go of his
grown.
tongue, Moon.
So I don't want to leave.
Songs. Who wants to sing Dr. Feelgood? Come on up.
Yeah, who knows every single word to this song?
Who knows
the
girls,
whole crowd
girls, girls?
does, yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
get up there and
everybody.
sing.
Neil has not posted any updates on how he's doing, just so you guys know. Just before noon on Thursday, Katie Seagal was crossing an L.A. Street when a Tesla clipped her.
Oh,
She got hit by a Tesla.
Oh my God.
That was making a left turn. The driver stopped to help her. She was hospitalized there for a little while. I didn't know this, but because I'm not watching it, but the Connors that you talked about not too long ago, she actually married Dan on the Connors.
Yeah.
So she's
on that show,
I
yeah.
did not know that. Who knows? So I think she's going to be okay, but she got clipped by a Tesla, and supposedly because she couldn't hear it coming.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's the problem. They're adding sounds to cars now,
Yeah.
these electric cars, because of such a thing.
Like what sounds? Is it one she's going, whoa, 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 whoa?
When you drive by, it goes like this. It goes.
I'm coming. Look out. Adele's new single. Remember we played a little piece of it the other day called Easy on Me?
Yeah, here it is.
All right. Everybody, there is a longer version out there, by the way. It was streamed just a bit in the first 24 hours on Spotify. A record 24 million times.
Woo!
So she's doing okay.
Yeah, and you know what? I was reading an article over the weekend that, pop radio is not playing it.
Why?
Why is that?
Like it's not getting any airplay in New York or L.A. because there's no real hook to it. So pop radio is.
Well, New York and L.A. those aren't big markets.
Nah.
Man, what a thing. What a thing.
Give me a hook. Come on, Adele.
Well,
What are you
the problem
thinking?
is with some of these radio companies, there's one or two guys controlling basically the playlists around the country.
And they love being that guy.
Yeah, they sure do.
Quiz for you. This singer became, according to Guinness Record, the Guinness Record people, the oldest person to release an album of new material. Grammy Award-winning singer. He is 95 years and 60 days old as of the release of his new record. Other records that this person holds. Oldest person to reach #1 in the U.S. album charts with a newly recorded album. It's called Cheek to Cheek. Longest time between UK top 20 albums, 39 years in between them. Oldest person to enter the UK top 20 album charts as well. Who is it, Tony?
I was going to say Tony Bennett.
It is Tony Bennett. Well done, sir. Nice. They just put out a record of new material, believe it or not.
One more, Jeff.
One more?
Two short ones.
No, you're fine. One more is good. What does Superman stand for? What does he stand up and say? There's the opening of the old black and white
To
show.
infinity.
Yep,
That is it. You got it.
Superman, who can change the course of mighty rivers, bend steel in his bare hands, and who, disguised as Clark Kent, mild-mannered reporter for a great metropolitan newspaper, fights a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and the American way.
That's right.
Another exciting episode in the adventures of Superman.
83 years he said those words right there. No more. We're not doing it anymore. A statement released by the DC people says to better reflect the storylines that we are telling across DC and to honor Superman's incredible legacy over 80-plus years of building a better world, Superman's motto is now going to be truth, justice, and a better tomorrow.
All right.
Superman's new motto is going to be, "What up, hoes?"
Truth, justice, and avocado toast.
Superman, keep on keeping on.
Yep. Keep on trucking.
The chief creative officer and publisher, Jim, guess what his last name is?
Jim America.
Jim Lee.
Jim Liberty.
Jim Stars.
Two first names.
He says Superman has long been a symbol of hope who inspires people, and then he declined further to explain why American Way was dropped after that.
No comment.
No comment, he
All right,
says.
celebrity celebrating a birthday today. Zac Efron is 34. The Muscles from Brussels. Who am I talking about?
Lou Ferrigno.
Not from Brussels. The Muscles from
Bruce
Brussels.
Arnold.
Willis.
No, he's not from Brussels.
Tony Patrico.
He's
The
Austrian.
muscles from Brussels.
Hang
Is
on.
that's not Steven Seagal.
No.
The
Muscles from Brussels.
Okay,
Come on,
let's
man.
You, if you say it one more
Clearly
time, I'm
we
sure
don't
Jeff's going to
know.
get it. I mean,
Who's a Belgian lifter?
JCVD?
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
That's right. The Muscles from Brussels.
that's his nickname?
That
Yeah,
muscles
you know that?
from Brussels.
I thought you were talking about the other guy.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is 61 today. Who was the other guy?
You would know.
Yeah.
Come on.
That was Brussels, Connecticut.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah. Steve.
Boxer Tommy Hearns is 63 today. Tennis legend Martina Navratilova is 65.
Tommy the Hitman Hearns.
That's right. Chuck Lorre. He's a creator of, so many great shows, this guy. 2.5 Men, Big Bang Theory, Young Sheldon, Mike and Molly, the sitcom Mom. Chuck Lorre is 69.
All of those things that all those titles right there are the things that are on my TV as opposed to all the things you guys talk about. Like you just ran down my TV watching.
Say it one more
You are
time.
a fan of Chuck Lorre.
Yes.
Guess what? And guess what? Those all are. And
Not yours.
You're living through the stereotype, Jeff. They're all CBS shows.
Oh, yeah.
That is what CBS.
2.5 Men.
Yep.
Big Bang Theory,
CBS,
Young Sheldon,
CBS,
Mike and Molly,
yes.
CBS.
I almost
And
intentionally avoid everything that guy
the
does.
Anna Faris sitcom Mom.
CBS.
So fun.
All the shows that they make fun of because all the old people watch it. Jeff goes, I watch all of those.
That's all of them. They're just the reruns that you sit there for 30 minutes and then I'm done.
It's
I go do
mindless.
something else.
I just realized that real old people programming is Seinfeld. When we started watching, I was like, oh my gosh, this is our MASH. This is our Honeymooners or all those other shows.
That we will be referencing forever.
Yeah, because when the kids came in and they see us watching Seinfeld, it's like, oh yeah, it's an old person show. I'm not going to watch that.
He said, get the hell out of here.
Oh, okay, idiots.
The Mindy from Workin' Mindy, Pam Dauber is 70. She's actually married to Mark Harmon. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And former Bears coach Mike Ditka is 82 today. Today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Sky Black. And today's birthday girl has been in 206 fine films, including Ass for Days, Assaliciously Delicious 7, Big, Black, and Bitchy, Big Bubble Butts 1, Big Fat Onion Booty 1. She was in Plumpers at Play, and who could forget her role in 2005's Grab My Flab.
Oh, my.
Grab my flab.
Whoa.
Sky Black is 42 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, after the break, let's give away some stuff. We got tickets to our Carnival Halloween party down at Ballpark Village on October 30th. That's a Saturday. Live music from Moon and the Teenage Dirtbags, Tony DJ Patrico.
Yeah, that works.
We'll call you that.
That works.
Costume contest, chance to win up to $10,000 in cash and prizes. So we got tickets for that. We got tickets to go see the Silver Sun Pickups, November 18th over at the pageant, and tickets to go see Bad Religion and Alkaline Trio, November 17th over at the pageant. So after the break, we're playing 3 and 5. So that's the game where Tony DJ Patrico will give you a category. You name 3 things in that category within 5 seconds. 2 out of 3 categories right, you win. No ums or ahs to start your answer. 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. We'll play 3 and 5 next. 7:44. Monday, another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Of all the idiots in all the idiot villages, in all the idiot worlds, you stand alone, my friend.
Coming at you.
Your Point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Right-hand shoulder block due to a stalled vehicle, eastbound 70 right at Mid-Rivers. Again, that is a stalled vehicle on the shoulder. Also, a slow traffic, right-hand shoulder block due to a stalled vehicle, northbound 270 right at Gravois, and a lane block due to an accident, westbound 64 all the way out at 81st. Your Point forecast today, sunny, just under 80 for the high. Tonight, partly cloudy, just under 50 for the low. And right now, it is 60 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Somebody said to make sure you bring a fire extinguisher with you in the
Hey, I'm
bathroom.
going to start it.
Turn 98, he won the lottery, and he died the next day. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic?
Don't you think?
It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride, and you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just can't take. But who would have thought in figures? Mr. Play It Safe was afraid to fly. He packed his suitcase and kissed his kids goodbye. He waited his whole damn life to take that flight. And as the plane crashed down, thought, well, isn't this...
Window Nation has an amazing offer for you. And I just want to back up a minute and explain something to you, that if you were outside or even inside and you looked at your windows over the last handful of months and went, you know what, we do need new windows. This just needs to happen, but it just can't happen right now. We got to save up maybe a year, maybe 2, something like that. Window Nation understands that, and that's why they have these amazing offers for you to where you buy 2 windows and you get 2 free. But then you don't pay anything for 2 full years. So if you feel as though you need to maybe save up for a couple of years, this is perfect for you. And Window Nation doesn't cut corners when it comes to the quality, when it comes to the transparency as well. From start to finish, they have their first-class expert installers always using superior products when they put in their Window Nation windows in your home. And every single customer, if you want, you can be fully engaged in the entire process from start to finish. You want to walk around and ask questions while they're doing their work, you most definitely can, because they treat you like family. And here it is. It's the Fall is Calling sale. 2 windows free with every 2 that you buy. And here is, again, if you need to save up some money and you can't do this for a couple of years, do it now. No down payment, no monthly payments, and no interest for 2 full years. It's very, very simple. Call them 866-90Nation or go online. It's windownation.com.
What a dumb idea this was. All right, so it's a rainy Monday afternoon, and we're at Pointer's Pizza in Richmond Heights, and we're about to do the Pointosaurus Challenge. Just walking in and seeing
I thought it was actually the tabletop.
We're idiots.
It's bigger than
idiots.
I thought it was actually
so dumb.
2 top table.
I mean, it looks great.
It looks fantastic, but Jesus.
So it's 1 hour, right?
1 hour.
So Jeff and myself are.
There's no.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Jeff and myself versus Moon and Patrico. May the best team win.
That's right.
Piece number 1, I'm already a mess. Just to let you know. I'm stuck. Moon is 7 pieces in and has already decided that he's tapping out.
No, I'm not. First of all, I didn't say anything remotely close
What did
to
you
that.
say to me? You just looked at me with a dead serious face and goes, it's hitting me.
I said it's it.
It's hitting me.
That doesn't mean anything.
That was the first big sign.
While the camera was over here talking to Burton, I got this. Hey. I look up and he goes, I'm not doing it.
Oh, what?
I have to really?
Whatever.
I'm telling you.
I bet that's sexy as hell right now. About ready to draw the curtain for certain on Burton because he's hurting.
I started out with such confidence, and here we are, 25 minutes in, and reality is starting to kick in.
For a little bit, I thought that was all right.
These are the pieces that are destroying it. When you pick up a piece and you go, I'm gonna eat this one. Bye-bye. Do you want it? Do you want it?
Look how big you are.
All right. I'm fine.
I've done this, and this, and this, and this here. All right, Team Ramrod's tapping out.
There I go! What's that?
You're tapping out? We want you tapping out?
Hey,
We want the show to
can I
go.
get an official judge just to make sure that we won so I can quit this?
Oh yeah, dude, they dusted you.
Oh, definitely! Oh, say in the camera!
I say
You don't say in the camera!
Let's whale.
Dude, listen, I have 8 pieces left.
Oh, I know they won, but they didn't dust.
Yeah, we give you trouble.
How dare wait? I worked a half hour on this.
I'm gonna give it the old college try, and I'm gonna continue.
Oh,
Until the
Patrico's
time-
going.
until the-
Patrico's going.
No.
Hey.
Just stop.
I'm not done.
I'm like a few pieces in. You're not done?
I'm not done. I'll help you out.
This is your time to shine, Tony.
I need another form of liquid.
Oh, you gonna throw up?
Nope, I'm saving.
I'm not doing it for that time.
Jump and drag.
I'm not doing it. I don't want to tank the hour. Yeah, you know, like the official competition, we're still within it. As soon as we get past that minute alleyway. Yeah.
For the first time during this whole competition, my stomach just went, you should probably stop. Right, and my stomach just said, this is probably a terrible idea.
Moon's going down.
No, man, my back
going
hurts.
down.
I'm having back labor. If we can reach, that feels good.
Thank you. I'm sorry that I disappointed.
That's it.
Put the medal on that man.
I don't really feel great, by the way. I'm debating if I should or not. I think I probably should. That's the decision you have to work on? Yeah. Because I think I'm gonna be miserable if I don't. I'm on it. Yeah, but I don't want you in there filming me. You can film outside the door. Dude, I need as much room as I can. You don't want to stay out there for this.
So you love golf, or maybe you're thinking of taking up golf. You're not sure where to go. Family Golf Learning Center is the premier golfing facility for all abilities and all ages. It is the Taj Mahal of golfing here in the area. Right next door to the Kirkwood Athletic Association fields. The place is amazing. Friendly and encouraging practice experience for the individual or the family. Double-decker driving range, beautiful 9-hole par 3 golf course. They do golf lessons, they do camps, they do clinics for adults and kids. If it's raining or you want to do like a corporate team building event, use one of their TrackMan simulators inside or improve your short game on the indoor training room. It's called the Scoring Lab. Lunch and dinner on the terrace of the Back 9 Bar and Grill. And get both your game and body in shape by working with one of their TPI certified golf fitness trainers. The Pro Shop is amazing and fully stocked. It's Family Golf and Learning Center, again, right next door to the Kirkwood Athletic Association fields. Online at familygolfonline.com, familygolfonline.com. All right, before we get to Sex Time Fun Facts, kind of an extra here. I love these wedding stories. Love them. The Bridezilla stories, love them. Love them.
Do you like them, or
you know what it is? It just that whatever it is just makes people insane when it comes to weddings. I guess the pressure, it's the society pressure, the friend pressure. Everything's got to be perfect, right?
Hey, it's JB Smooth here, listening to the Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Rizz, which sounds like Jesus, which is not cool.
But he's funny in those Caesars commercials. You ever see those Caesars commercials? Like Caesars betting?
No.
No?
And if I do they run during football? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm at the bar and they don't have sound.
Yeah,
so.
they run during the sporting events. Like, that guy rhymed my name with a bad word. All right, let's give away some stuff. All right, so we got tickets for Ballpark Village's Carnival Halloween party next Saturday. That's next Saturday. Crazy, the 30th. So Ballpark Village, live music from Moon of the Teenage Dirtbags, DJ Tony Patrico, costume contest, your chance to win up to $10,000 in cash and prizes. We got tickets for the Silver Sun Pickup Show coming to the pageant November 18th, and tickets to go see Bad Religion and Alkaline Trio pageant November 17th. So we're playing 3 and 5. We do this every Monday. Tony's going to give you a category. You name 3 things in that category within 5 seconds. 2 out of 3 categories right, you win. No ums or ahs to start your answer. All right, the phones are loaded up. Practice round? All right, who first? Jeff Burton, you are first.
Yeah.
Let me get set up.
Who first, Jeff Burton?
Here we go.
Hey, Jeff. Name 3 NFL teams that won yesterday.
Rams, Chargers, Bucks. The Bucks didn't play yesterday, you dork.
And the Chargers didn't win either.
Correct.
Yeah, well.
That was one of the games that screwed us. Or it was the Ravens Chargers.
Yeah.
And a couple of those fast lane guys picked the Ravens. I think we all had the Chargers.
That's incorrect.
Except for Jeff.
There you go.
Stop talking.
Damn it. Okay. Fine. Next. Moon.
Hey, Moon, name 3 NFL teams that lost yesterday.
The Chargers, the Houston Oilers,
Oh, boy.
Okay,
And
goodbye.
the Florida Panthers. Did I win?
Zero chance of winning.
You got one right.
You actually owe somebody.
right.
You owe somebody Metallica tickets.
Oh, shoot.
All right, let's go to the phones for some real answers. So let's go to
Just trying to be funny.
Tony in St. Charles. Tony, hello.
Good morning. Let's go.
Let's go. Right to it.
Hey, Tone, name 3 ways to pay for something.
Venmo, PayPal, or cash.
Yes.
Look at this guy right
This guy paying for things.
Man.
I buy a lot of stuff for a lot of people.
I have to say, Tony, you bought a thing or two in your life, huh?
Uh-huh.
All right, here we go. Next.
Name 3 holidays.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's.
The guy's just on
Heck
fire.
yeah.
Fire today. Hang on one second, Tony.
Unbelievable.
It's our first winner.
Man, I feel like his was slightly
Tony,
easier than
congratulations.
ours,
Have you won
Jeff.
anything
I agree.
with this before?
Scott, your microphone is on. I'm going to shut you off there.
There we go.
And when he went to talking, we got you. We're good.
He went to talking and then you turned it off.
All right, Kevin. Hello.
No.
Hey, Kevin and Hannibal. Here we go. 3 and 5.
Name 3 sitcoms that are no longer airing new episodes on TV.
Seinfeld, Friends, How I Met Your Mother.
Wow.
Well done.
good one.
Well done.
Okay.
Well
I
done.
like your style.
Well done. I have a good feeling about this Kevin guy. Here we go.
Name 3 things that you can find at a barber shop.
Hair, aprons, scissors.
Yep.
Nice.
Hang on. Hair, apron, and scissors. Yep.
Hannibal Kevin.
Hannibal Kevin. How about O'Fallon Melissa? Good morning, O'Fallon Melissa.
Happy birthday, Rizz.
Thank you. Here we go.
Name 3 items on an Italian restaurant menu.
Spaghetti, lasagna, risotto.
Good one. Spaghetti, and more spaghetti.
Noodles with
meatballs.
red sauce and meat.
Okay. One right for Melissa. Next.
Name 3 popular Halloween costumes for children.
A clown, the Joker, Batman.
Nice.
All right, Melissa, hang on. Another winner. We're breezing through
Just
these.
Firing on through this.
Okay, let's go to Chris. Chris, where are you calling from?
Oh, Forrestal. Happy birthday, Rizz.
Still Chris. Okay, that is correct. Here we go.
You got one right.
Name 3 players that hit a home run for the Cardinals this season.
Yadier Molina, Ariando, and...
No, too late. Ariendo? Is that what you said? Ariendo?
Yep.
That's how some people say it.
All right.
That's how people at Forrestal say it, I believe.
All right, Chris, next.
Name 3 female athletes.
Serena Williams.
It's not going to happen today, Chris.
Darn it. You do live in beautiful Forrestal, though. It is nice out there.
It is very nice out there.
Yes, it is.
That's 70. Is that 70?
That's out west, yeah.
70?
Some great land out
That's
there.
nice. It's nice out there.
Spent a weekend out there one night, let me tell you.
Some great land.
Hazelwood Mike.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What does Jeff think of
Hazelwood
Forrestal?
Mike.
Oh, the's some great land out there.
All right, here we go. Hazelwood Mike.
Name 3 medicines.
Penicillin, Robitussin, Tylenol.
Yep. Okay. Are you on an airstrip?
Close. We built planes here.
I knew it. I knew it.
The
I
sound
knew
of
it.
an airplane in the background.
All right, next.
Name 3 forms of punctuation.
Exclamation point, quotations, question mark.
Yeah. Hang on one second. Hazelwood Mike. The winner.
It's so like Hazelwood Mike to win like that.
He did way better than Forrestal Chris.
He did.
How about Highland Charity? Hey, Highland Charity. Here we go.
Name 3 countries in Europe.
Norway, Sweden, Finland.
All right. Like Scandinavia, huh? Okay, next.
Name 3 bands with very super famous lead singers.
Metallica, Queen, Rolling Stones.
Yep. Another charity. Hang on.
Nice.
Nice indeed. All right, one more. All right. St. Louis VJ. Hello.
Hey, St. Louis
St. Louis VJ. Here we go.
Name 3 things that you put in your coffee.
Creamer, sugar, almond milk.
Well done,
Got
sir.
it
Well
in.
done, sir.
Got it. If he would have said excellence, sure, I think I would have accepted.
Well, I don't. You do. It's all right.
Thank you.
I mean, if he would have said his finger, you
See, what he
would have
does
had
is
to take it.
he transforms the coffee and almond milk into excellence, and then you see what happens later.
Yes.
I didn't get that. Cool.
Next.
Name 3 people in this studio who did not sign a groom's ass at a wedding this weekend.
Jeff, Rizz, Moon.
Yes. All right. Hang on 1 second. St. Louis VJ, you win. What?
Boy,
At the
you
end-
do everything for your clients, don't you?
At the end of the wedding, well, okay, let me, it's got to be a little bit of a story here. So the caterer at the wedding that I was at in Redbud on Saturday came up to me and said, it was a lovely lady, and she goes, did you try any of the ribs yet? And I said, not yet. And she said, I'm going to bring you a little sample platter. And I said, cool. And then she goes, sign my boob. And I go, excuse me? And she goes, they're real. Over the shirt, sign my boob. And I went, okay. So I signed it. And then at the end of the night, the groom came up to me and says, and I quote, you already signed T-word, so now it's time you sign my ass. And then pulled down his pants at the middle of his reception, and I signed his ass. Full cheek. I mean, the entire left cheek, I signed
Did
it.
he show back burger?
Almost. I mean, I'll send the picture to Moon. I mean, he said to me, he goes, you guys can post this picture wherever you want, because I know I sure as hell am. I
Let
said,
me see the picture.
Wow. Oh,
And this is the groom?
this is the groom. Yep. This is, here it is. There it is.
Yep.
Here it is.
I mean, full
All
ass. And then yesterday morning.
Why did you sign it Anthony and
Yeah.
then your middle name?
Yesterday morning, the bride sent me a picture of the groom completely naked in the shower with his ass out before he took
Jeff
a
wants
shower.
that
That's it.
picture. You still have that?
Yeah, do you still have the shower
Over there.
picture? You do?
Yeah, here, look. She sent me a text
Post
of it
that, too.
yesterday.
Yep. There it is. Boy, you wrote.
Oh, my goodness.
Because I had the
That's
pen
a very
like-
large
Hey,
font.
Giant
because,
block letters.
because I had the
Large
pen
font.
like this,
Yeah.
Riz. I had the pen like not like writing it. I had the pen like this, so I just went whoop whoop whoop.
I mean, that's his whole
whole
cheek.
Because if he's gonna make me sign his ass, I'm gonna sign it ridiculously. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make this, and that's a blue Sharpie that I used. So like, I was like, if I'm gonna sign his ass, I'm gonna sign his ass.
I mean, after right, Patrico was here with an arrow to his.
No.
If you
This is
position,
also
hey, if you
unnecessary.
positioned it right, it could be Patrico.
She just texted me and said I have video if you want it as well.
No.
This was the groom,
We're
and
done
this
here.
was this guy. This was the groom that when I shook his hand to say goodbye, I go, "Hey, how you doing?" Or I say, "Hey, have a good night, congratulations."
That would've been even more
And
interesting.
he shook my hand, and as he shook my hand, he goes, "You got them baby boy hands. You don't do manual labor." I went, "I don't." I'm
Right.
like, "I don't."
Baby
hands are
boy
soft.
hands.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Soft hands.
Yeah,
Yeah, what you're known for. You're soft.
I'm known
hands.
for my baby boy hands, my BBHs,
right,
as they say.
Sex time fun facts next. Sex toy of the week. It's 8:05. It's Monday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Can I reach for the stars? No, I can't.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Right now, accident southbound 55 right before McNutt. That has one lane closed. Also, right-hand shoulder block due to a stalled vehicle eastbound 70 at Mid Rivers. Your point forecast today, sunny and just under 80 for the high. Tonight, partly cloudy, just under 50 for the low. And right now, it is 56 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
so we're at Gateway Motorsports Park, and we are at the Kartplex facility.
New fall
and we're about
feelings
to get
call for
into
new
the
fall flavors like the new apple cranberry Dunkin' Refreshers. Honeycrisp apple and cranberry flavors made with green tea or coconut milk. They're delicious and refreshing to the core. And if you're looking for more fall flavor, pair them with a classic and sweet apple cider donut. Fall into flavorful with the new apple cranberry Dunkin' Refreshers or an apple cider donut. America runs on Dunkin' apple cranberry flavored drink, 0% fruit juice. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions do apply. You want to put ketchup on the nice steak I made you? You're going to get out.
I'm glad you're sitting at my table.
Get out.
I'm glad you listening to my songs.
Go somewhere else. Go to Outback. Go put ketchup on it.
Really fires you up, doesn't it? Like if you served me a steak at your house, which clearly would never happen, and I was like, "Hey, you got any barbecue sauce?" You just tossed me out on my ear.
Like I spent a lot of money on this meat.
And then out of nowhere, he brings Outback into it that produces a great steak, but not to his liking.
But what about if it was a burger? Could I not put ketchup on it?
Yeah, but that's a burger is conducive to ketchup.
Isn't it the same meat?
This meat, this steak that I cooked a certain way.
So you didn't cook the burger a certain way?
I cooked the burger a certain way, but usually ketchup goes with a burger.
What if I wanted mustard on it then?
That's fine. That's a
So condiment on the burger's okay, won't offend you, but if I want a condiment on my steak, I'm an alien.
If I run a restaurant, if I run a restaurant and I serve my burgers with ketchup, mayonnaise, and mustard, then you should eat that. Because that's the way that we prepared it for you. So if Jeff wants to...
So you know what? I'm not going to order that.
Yeah, but if I sold you a car and you decided to put additives onto the car, it's your car. You bought the car.
Yeah, that's true.
If you want to get it and ramp it into a river and film it for YouTube, you bought the car.
You got it.
The car is customizable. My steak is not customizable. I made it a certain way.
Jeff, if you want to put syrup on your steak, you do it, buddy.
I made this a certain way.
I get what you're saying.
Can I get about a steak and some of the green beans and put it in my mouth at the same time? Does that count?
When you go to Rizz's, this ain't Burger King. You are not getting it your way. You're getting it his way.
It's my way.
I see what you're saying, man. I get it. The artist's perspective is sacred, but hey, man, they bought it.
You know, if somebody's listening to your song,
I burned a copy for them. They didn't buy it.
If somebody's listening to your song and you know they scramble the EQ different ways, you go, "What are you doing? I made it this way for you to enjoy it this way."
Here's an example. I have, again, hypothetical. I'm eating dinner at your house, and it's a steak. And the next day, I say to Tony, you know, the steak was okay at best. If I'd have just had a little barbecue sauce, it would have been amazing. Wouldn't you rather me enjoy it?
You're going to enjoy it the way I made it.
According to who, though?
According to me, because I made it.
Yeah, but he knows what he likes.
Then you're not coming over for steak. There you go. I'm not even offering ketchup with your steak.
He's not even.
What if I come in with ketchup in my back pocket?
You're going to like it the way I made it because I made it. I don't like the way you make it.
Is there
I don't care.
Condiment in your house that would be acceptable on a steak at all? Zero?
You don't need to bring your own ketchup. You're a frigible friend.
Why would you
I'm a frigible friend.
Why would you put ketchup on a nice piece of meat?
What about barbecue sauce then? Or A1?
But it's a waste. I made you a nice. It's nice medium rare. I seasoned it perfectly.
What if you think you're better than you are?
Well, let's pretend that we're friends and you care about my dining experience. Just pretend for a second. And it is a really good steak.
Yeah.
You are right. You nailed it. But as my friend, wouldn't you like to really, really enjoy it? And just a couple of drops of barbecue sauce?
As my friend, why would you insult me by putting ketchup on the steak I made you?
If I bought a car from you and I smoked the windows, would that insult you?
The car is customizable. The steak is not. I made it for you this way. You cannot put a wing on it.
If Rizz made cars, they would not.
What about a spoiler?
No,
can I put a sunroof on your steak?
You cannot put a lift kit on.
On this Rizz truck.
Steak's really good. Can I have a wench? Do you got a wench?
It's a winch.
Damn, so many good podcast titles today. Crap.
You can't have a wench with your steak. In fact, a wench will serve your steak with no ketchup. Thank you. Damn it.
Do
I'm so upset.
you want to fire one and then you fire one? You haven't fired one, right?
It's I don't trust myself to fire.
Would you like to fire on you, sir?
I don't care. Could be both of you.
You want to do one?
I'm just afraid that I'm going to aim too high and then hit in the back.
Don't hit me in the
high.
Now, I'm going to go over there. Okay. All right, here's how this is going to work.
You have to count to 5.
I'm going to count to 5. You shoot me once, and I count to 5, and then you shoot me again.
It's the anticipation of the count to 5, which is hilarious.
We'll transfer the gun in the meantime.
Here, you want to turn that mic on and put it over there, or is that
Yeah,
still
let's
on
see if
fire?
that-
Oh, you want me to turn 5's mic on?
Yeah, let's see if it's
The Sixers mic.
All
It's
right.
still on fire.
Well, at least they're on it. So that'll work.
All right. Damn it, this is going to suck. Damn it. Ah, man.
Let me make sure it's cocked.
Stop laughing.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to? You laughed when I got shot.
And I will laugh when you get shot again.
Yeah, okay, then I'm gonna laugh right now.
Hang on. Let me cock it.
Would you like the chair to bend over on the chair?
No, I'll go like this.
Oh boy.
Oh, my God.
Oh boy, that sounded so loud.
Oh, my God, it's going to hurt so much.
Tell me when you're ready.
Stop
Here we go.
Ready? 3.
Wait.
Stop shuffling.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, but we can hit you.
Make sure, don't get it in the crack, okay? 'Cause you can't
Stay away from the crack.
And don't hit my back.
No crack, no back. Okay?
If you have a friend or you yourself constantly carrying things around to help open up your sinuses, you have that chronic sinus infection thing going on there. Again, what's stopping you from calling St. Louis Sinus Center? Or at least go to their website, stlsinuscenter.com, and look at some of the 2-3 things that they have for you. One of them, balloon sinus dilation. This is the rock star of their office. And speaking of rock stars, Dr. Gould, too, and the entire staff there, they're all amazing. And how they come upon this balloon sinus dilation, I don't know, but it sure as heck beats going into the hospital and getting up into your nasal cavities and breaking things up and having all that pain and the pain meds and the time off work and the insurance and all that money. Just call St. Louis Sinus Center. Balloon sinus dilation, drops that you do at your house, and eventually you don't even need those drops. They have so many plans for you. They're amazing. Call them 314-473-5433 or check them out, and you can book online, stlsinuscenter.com.
Ooh, listen to that. Ooh, God. Ooh. There will be days when you're falling down. There will be days when you're inside out. There will be days when you fall apart. Someone else will break your heart. They're never gonna hold you back, 'cause I'm always gonna have your back. So try to remember that.
What's up? It's Tom Segura, and you're listening to the Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Rizz. Bird is fat.
And before we get to Sex Time Fun Facts, got to shout out the new sponsors for the men of many hats. So both Jeff and Moon are wearing very stylish hats.
Yeah.
Very stylish. I'll start with Jeff.
Yeah, local laborers union 110. We're talking members that work in the construction area in St. Louis County, Jeff County, Washington County. They have resources for you at LU110, LU110.com. They're a member of the Laborers International Union of North America, too. So thank you very much for donating to Kids Rock Cancer.
Yep, thank you for your sponsorship and a portion going to Kids Rock Cancer. Moon's got an interesting hat on.
That's right. MGSTL certainly has a sense of humor. They sent me like this custom-made like steampunk. What do you call this? Like a steampunk like top hat? Is this a stove top?
What is that? I don't know. What kind of hat is that considered?
Is it a stove?
No, stovepipe hat. You're thinking of Abraham Lincoln. That's
It's a little taller.
It's a top hat.
It's a top hat.
Yeah, it's a top hat.
And it's got the steampunk band around it. MGSTL, not your average IT guys. They take care of residential needs from smart home sourcing to servicing your technology, build and monitor networks. They do all sorts of stuff. Apple certified, MGSTL. They handle IT. Check out the website, mgstlllc.com.
And what a great looking hat. And thank you for listening and having a sense of humor in your donation to Kids
Heck yeah.
Rock Cancer.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome.
I got playing cards with their logo here on the front of the hat, so you can.
Real nice.
If you want to help out with Kids Rock Cancer, you could pick up the Hollow Weirdo sticker at all First Community locations for $1. That money goes to Kids Rock Cancer. Also, you could sign the Happy Birthday Rizz billboard brought to you by More Choice Jewelry. The next opportunity to sign will be on Wednesday, noon to 2, at the Mattress Direct in Edwardsville on Troy Road. Chances on that billboard, which will go up. And, hey, if you want to donate to Kids Rock Cancer, we ain't going to throw back your donation.
Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you what, when I did the blood drive at First Community on, when was that, Friday afternoon? The amount of people that were walking up putting a 20 in and taking 2 stickers and leaving.
That's
awesome. There was a guy who lives in St. Louis, moved to Florida, and he had to come up to St. Louis for some reason, but he planned on coming up the time that he did just so he can come to First Community, donate blood, get some weirdo stickers, and then roll.
Really cool.
Well, thank you for your generosity, everybody who's donated, and Kids Rock Cancer is such a great organization. You know, they can really use the money, and that's our charity for this month. We've raised a lot of money so far, so thank you all for digging deep and donating to a great cause. So it's all about relationships, dating, sex, the differences between men and women. That's what Sex Time Fun Facts is all about. And we start with this one. A woman on the TikToks, she's claiming that her Tinder date berated her because she brought up National Dog Mom Day. And she referred to herself as a dog mom. And he split. And I mean... I'm going to be honest with you.
That was a no words, a red flag, huh?
I don't blame him. Like dog mom, huh? And he was me beep out. Dog mom.
Maybe he just wasn't ready to be a dog dad.
Yeah, dog mom, huh? Okay. I think
That's got to be it. He wasn't ready to be a dad.
That's it. No, here's the thing. He owns a dog too.
Oh,
like
well,
she and
maybe he considers himself an uncle.
They apparently live around each other, and their first date was getting coffee and then going to this dog park, and she referred to herself as a dog mom, and he was out.
Wow.
Here she is talking about it.
I tried to talk to him about National Dog Mom Day, and he went off. Apparently, that is what's wrong with society. He's a serious person. That's childish. And then he said bye. Then he continued the conversation just to tell me that I'm wrong. Parenting, to me, has more meaning than that of a pet animal. Almost like they were a human. I don't think that way. I think of a pet as a pet. It's not my child. Let me guess. You put clothes on your dog, think of it as your child. Clearly, we won't get along.
So she says she was doing it just in poking fun. I guess.
Well, it worked.
He didn't get the whole them's just jokes thing. Not taking any chances.
Chances are he probably wasn't in love anyway, and he just took this chance to go,
Yeah, this was like a first or second date thing.
Yeah.
Like they weren't together.
Yeah.
Or anything. But yeah, maybe it was his excuse to be out. Huh, dog mom. You think you're a dog?
I got to run to my car real quick.
All right.
How come? Because I'm leaving?
There is
So don't get you a dog dad shirt? Is that what you're saying?
Me, personally?
Yeah. Would you wear a dog dad shirt?
No.
Okay. Scott canceled it.
Now, I'm sure you said that a dog dad shirt will be sent over to me.
Probably, yeah.
Save your money, people. Save your money. I'm not wearing it.
Unless it's the softest shirt he's ever felt.
In a size large. There is a new product out to help men with the erectile dysfunction. It's called the Atom Sensor. And you know, I'm pretty serious about this actually being a pretty cool thing if you suffer from ED. So ED can indicate a number of different physical and mental health problems. It's not just all physical. I mean, there's a mental aspect to it too.
Oh yeah.
So this Atom Sensor is the first ever wearable boner tracker.
All right.
Now those are my words, not their words. They don't refer to it as a boner tracker. I'm just trying to cash it up a bit.
Sure.
Because what I read about this thing is there's a lot of sciencey type of things, but it's a boner tracker. So it's a penis ring that you wear overnight.
Sounds comfortable so far.
And the creators say it's comfortable to wear. You can wear it under pajamas, and it's almost unnoticeable. So it counts how many erections you have while sleeping. Nighttime boners indicate the the old erection mechanism is working right. Healthy men have an average of 3 to 5 erections per night, lasting up to 3 hours in total.
Dang, 3 hours.
Yep. And doctors don't know exactly why this happens at night. A lot think it's the body's way of keeping the boner mechanism healthy.
Why is this so funny?
You know, that's the first time I've ever thought or heard of it that way, and that totally makes sense.
It does make sense.
Because we've been making fun of ourselves forever. Once we find out that we do that every night.
But it's to keep everything working right.
And that
Yeah,
totally
keep
makes
the
sense.
pipes moving and clean. And
If you don't use it, you lose it.
What a cool.
The body's fascinating,
Yeah,
isn't it?
what a cool detail to
So it keeps,
biology.
it keeps the boner mechanism healthy by keeping blood pumping into the erectile tissue. So you put this ring on, and it sends data back to this mobile app, and the sensor can help reveal why a man is struggling with ED, which has dozens of causes. So if the data shows that a man is still getting nighttime boners, but he's struggling to perform in the bedroom, it's psychological.
Yeah.
Like anxiety or stress, like that'll be the cause of that. But if there are no nighttime boners, it may suggest there's something physically or biologically wrong with you.
Wow, that's cool. That could help a ton of people, man.
So for now, it's the ADAM sensor, ADAM. ADAM sensor is only available to men who are going to specialists dealing with ED, but the makers hope that next year you'll be able to buy it just for your house.
Wow. Well, you got the right name.
That's when the real stories will start happening.
Yeah.
When we can have this on our own at our houses. That's when the real stories will start hitting this show. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is wrought for things going wrong when we're at our house by ourselves.
Give it to one of the fellas on the show, and I have the app.
Right. This is what it's
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Jeff, why are you so excited?
Write that idea down. You got to write that idea.
Jeff's really enjoying the sports report right now.
That's so funny.
Which nobody does.
Who gets the most boners at night? Jeff has the record now. It's 62. Crazy.
And it's only midnight.
It's gotta be King Scott. It's gotta be King Scott. There's no way Jeff's leading that pack. Scott is beating us all.
I'm telling you, I'm on that testosterone therapy.
Yeah?
Things are
Things are
working
going
all right.
well?
Things are going well.
Yeah, you get up in the morning, he's already downstairs making breakfast, right?
Things are going well. Kevin James was trending on Twitter last week. Anybody see why?
2 first names?
No.
Kevin James.
Oh, I know. He's going to be a buddy cop.
No,
he's going to be in a buddy cop
Paul
movie.
Blart. Kevin James. Adam Sandler's buddy. A map started going around that supposedly showed the most popular Pornhub searches by state. So if you could pull up this map, it'd be like, MILF for Missouri or, lesbian for Colorado. Kevin James was the top search in Tennessee.
Yeah. Do we have an explanation?
No. Well, there are 2 possible explanations here. Number 1, the map is fake. Like the map is a fake, which it very well could be. Nobody seems to know where it came from, and one Twitter user claims he created it. Number 2, there was an actual porn star in the 80s named Kevin James. And he made 335 films before he died in 1990. Maybe for some reason people in Tennessee are obsessed with him, even though he was from Wisconsin. I don't know. But I'm going with option 1 as far as the map is a fake. Because since the map also claims the most searched term in Michigan is racist, and Colorado is droopy balls.
All right.
And Oklahoma's Goff Hospital.
Oh, yeah. There's Kevin James. Okay.
You see the map, though? It says Kevin James, number one Twitter Pornhub search in Tennessee.
Weird. That doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense. So do you know we're in cuffing season?
I didn't know
No.
that.
Yeah.
Wait. Already? It's
It's October. October marks the start of cuffing season.
Oh.
Because of Halloween or just Thanksgiving and Christmas?
Oh, it is a fake.
The map, which is fake and created by a Twitter user, relates to Pornhub's year in review data.
Okay. And that's what I thought it was fake. But it was making the rounds on social media last week, so I thought I'd let you guys know. You didn't fool me on that one, Twitter. You fool me on most things.
I'm sure Mr. James was excited to be trending.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Okay, so they did throw in some for reals ones. And then, like, Oklahoma randomly says Goff Hospital. Florida says boats.
Yeah, but that could be a real one.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
You search boat on Pornhub.
Yeah.
What was Missouri?
MILF.
MILF, yeah. All right, so what is cuffing season? Go ahead, Jeff. Explain.
Cuffing season is when people get together Like when you start a relationship to be with somebody?
Yeah, you pair up.
Yeah.
You pair up because it's the holidays, and you want to cuff them for the holiday season, and then you're
And then
gonna
you dump 'em in the
discard
spring.
in January.
Gotcha.
Yeah, or
You wait- you
February
wait-
15th.
You wait. Yeah, you wait till early spring, and then you get rid of them. That's cuffing season.
Yeah, you're like, it's gonna be nice. Back in a bathing suit.
Yeah, so
Goodbye
October
with you.
marks the start of cuffing season where single people pair up for a couple months before ending their relationship in spring. So here are some tips to help you decide if cuffing season is worth your time. Number one is figure out what you want. Be honest with yourself about what you want or whether a temporary relationship will be fulfilling. If you want something long-term, cuffing season probably is not for you. Doesn't this seem weird, this whole cuffing season? Especially if one person knows and the other person does not know. Mm-hmm. It seems pretty rotten.
It seems pretty rotten in general to be temporarily. I mean, isn't the whole point is you're looking for a partner? Isn't that? I mean, I know maybe that's a bit ideal,
I guess so.
but I mean,
To me, it
isn't
seems
dating
weird.
isn't dating just job interviews for partnership?
Yeah.
Isn't that what it's supposed to be?
I guess if you're just in for casual hookups.
Okay, but that's not. Is that dating? Okay,
It
I
is.
see what you're saying,
It
but I mean,
is.
but there's like dating means like 2 or 3 different things.
I guess now at my age, I just can't wrap my head around it.
Here's the thing, though, like the cuffing season, like you're talking about, like people are putting themselves into relationships. We're talking about gifts. That's a little different than dating, than the casual dating that you're talking about.
It should be flipped. You should start this in the springtime, and then right around October they end it.
So you don't have to spend all the money on gifts.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff, or the trying to figure out
I guess maybe there's an understanding that comes with cuffing season.
No
Like,
way.
I'm going to bring you.
Now somebody's getting duped.
Because you know why? Because this is the time of year where you're going to start to have all these parties where it's a +1, and now you got a +1.
Yeah, but there's a loser in that scenario.
Oh, yeah,
right?
absolutely. So number 2 is consider how deep you want to get with this thing. Since there will likely be an expiration date on your relationship, which to me sounds weird, like it's going to end. But check in with yourself and the other person on how things are going to work. Will you bring them around friends? Are you going to bring them around family? I guess there's no right or wrong answer here, but you should be on the same page, assuming the other person knows. Don't let the pressure get to you. It's a bad idea to cuff up with somebody just because you're super lonely or because you don't want to deal with your nosy family members bugging you about being single on Thanksgiving.
Man.
Then they say check in occasionally. Even if you're both totally upfront about wanting a short-term thing going on, at some point the line between casual fling and then take it to another level may blur. Checking in with them once in a while is going to help make it so things don't get too awkward. This whole thing sounds like it's going to be a disaster.
This is a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, God
This is a
forbid
bad
you
idea.
actually fall in like or something.
Yeah, and if you're making any decisions based on loneliness, perhaps you have a few more things to figure out before you start bringing other people into your life.
Yeah. I think it's a bad idea all around. And finally, remember when you banged your head really hard last year? No? Well, I guess that makes sense. Like I said, you banged it pretty hard. But there's one side effect maybe you wouldn't expect. A study found that women who suffer a concussion might have a harder time getting pregnant.
Whoa.
Yeah. So researchers tracked around 250 women who ended up at the ER for various reasons. Around 100 of them, of the 250, had concussions, all from car crashes. And those women were 76% less likely to get pregnant over the next 2 years. And they're thinking there could be some kind of connection there.
Weird.
They're not sure how or why yet, but they were not surprised, the researchers. Previous studies have found serious concussions can mess with your hormones or affect menstruation. And there might be a psychological element because concussions often make people depressed.
Well, I mean, you can throw me in there. I haven't been pregnant since my last concussion when the softball hit me.
That's true. I know you had a couple of scares.
You've
I
been
know.
trying, too.
No, and I've been very irregular on my cycle.
Gonna leave that there, and then we're gonna go right to this. So I'm gonna say this sex toy this week is not really crazy dirty.
It's the review.
Yeah, it's all about the review. This one. So Tony, what do we got?
It's the Instinct Pheromone Cologne.
Instinct Pheromone Cologne.
This is basically a cologne that they say you spray on and it will attract the ladies to you.
Just like Axe body spray, am I right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait till you hear this review. The price of this is $35. Average review 4 out of 5 stars, and this reviewer gave it 5 stars.
The Instinct Pheromone Cologne. Go ahead.
I could keep this review super quick and super brief. My wife loves it, and it turns her on immediately. But I do want to go a little deeper. You know who else loves it? My kid's teacher, the woman at the grocery store, the UPS delivery driver, my neighbor across the street, my sister-in-law. They all go crazy over it.
I don't believe him.
Hey, Rizz, he says this works. Without question. The scent lasts all day, and there are times where I think that no matter what I was doing or wearing, I could get any woman I want. They are just driven to this scent. It's natural. They cannot help themselves. My confidence is through the roof. I went from being okay with talking to women to literally being the superstar of my guy group. I first wore this on my wedding day as my best man bought it for me and said that my wife wouldn't be able to resist me. He was right. The whole night, she couldn't keep her hands off me.
Wait a minute. On his wedding night, she was all over him? Gosh, that never happens.
Okay, now, Pink, remember that picture? At the wedding night, bride can't keep her hands off of him. Even one of the servers at our wedding commented on how lovely my cologne smelled. It works, I promise you. I'm almost willing to give you my home address and you can come find me for a refund if this doesn't work. 5 out of 5, massive stars.
I don't believe him. All I'm thinking is this. Anybody else?
It's called Sex Panther by Odeon. It's illegal in 9 countries. Yep, it's made with bits of real panther, so you know it's good.
It's quite pungent.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, it's a formidable scent. It stings the nostrils. In a good way.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm going to be honest with you. That smells like pure gasoline.
They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Is this Sex Panther?
Possibly.
Very well could be. It's the only way to find out.
All
Nobody
right.
said it wasn't.
All right, that's the Instinct Pheromone Cologne. $35, huh?
I almost
So
want to
for
get it.
$35,
You can become irresistible to women.
irresistible. I can't even walk down the street. I'm just
His kid's
get away
teacher.
from me.
A server at his own wedding.
Get away from me. Get away from me. I'm just batting him off. Man, if I only knew about this when I was single.
I know, man.
Could have been swimming in women.
This probably smells like farts.
Yeah, it doesn't work. All right, that's the sex toy of the week. All right, after the break, King Scott's got your headline goo. We'll go over some sports stuff. Exciting weekend. If you missed the top of the show, we'll let you know how we did in the Pick'em Challenge. And we'll see who's getting shot. Maybe somebody's getting shot today. You got the gun here, Jeff?
Yes, I do.
All right. I don't believe you.
Oh, when you say here.
8:35, Monday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Just open the letter I wrote to myself and it says I'm a stupid idiot.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. 3 lanes blocked due to an accident westbound 64 right at Hanley. Also that accident down southbound 55 right at McNutt. That's still there. And there's a lane blocked due to an accident westbound 64 at 81st over in Illinois. Your point forecast today, sunny, just under 80 for the high tonight, partly cloudy, just under 50 for the low. And right now it is 56 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
So I'm out here at Sports and Social, Ballpark Village, here with the team. Well, just myself, I guess. All for one, one for all. Huh, Rizzo? I'm here to call out the fast lane.
There is no chance. You don't know what food particles are in there that your kids are going with that straw? It's your kid. Oh, my God. Here we go. All right. Is it?
Fast lane! I'm calling you out!
Oh, boy.
Okay. Yes, I brought a megaphone.
Yeah.
I did.
I don't know if you know, Anthony kind of stormed in on our show, last week and a half ago?
Yep.
So now it's my turn.
Okay. Well, you know, that's fair.
It's my turn to just butt in. And I just want everybody to know that the Rizz Show, we are the good guys, and you guys are like the bully jocks.
Who said that they were going to burn my house down?
That was me, but
Yeah.
But insurance would cover the cost of a new house.
I'm struggling with, Rizz, the idea that you guys are the good guys in all of this, when all we said was it'd be nice to have a friendly competition with men that we respect, a show that
So if you go to Victory Men's Health, you will walk in and you will see that this is a very, very, very nice place. I mean, you feel welcomed. You feel invited when you go into Victory Men's Health. There are some clinics out there where you walk in and it literally feels like a cold medical building. That's not how they do things over at Victory Men's Health. The location in Town and Country, the location in O'Fallon, Illinois, very, very nice. And when you get there, you will right away get the experience of like, wow, they really care about me. Not just care about everybody's health, but care about me specifically. And speaking of specifics, they're going to come up with a plan that is specifically going to help you out. You can't walk in there and go, hey, give me the Burton plan, give me the Patrico plan, give me the King Scott plan, because our plans are designed for us. They're going to come up with a plan for you. There's some clinics out there when you call, make an appointment, that right away they already have this plan built for you, and it's not very toned to you. That's what they do at Victory Men's Health. And then they check up on you. You run your blood work again and go, hey, this is improved. If there's something that needs to be changed, they make the necessary adjustments. You will get the treatment you need by going to Victory Men's Health. They also have those vitamin IV drips, erectile dysfunction help, even baldness or adult acne. They've got you covered. Go online, make the appointment there. You can see all the different things that they can offer you. Again, it's victorymenshealth.com. Be you again.
All right, before we get to 6-time fun facts, kind of an extra here. I love these wedding stories. Love them. The Bridezilla stories, love them. Love them.
Do you like them? Or
You know what it is? It just that whatever it is just makes people insane when it comes to weddings. I guess it's the pressure, it's the society pressure, the friend pressure. Everything's got to be perfect, right? It's got to be the perfect day. And if it's not, oh my God, que desastre. Am I right? And it drives people crazy. And people do stuff so out of character. I love the stories.
Or so in character. And it's just
It just exposes it?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's getting more and more common for people getting married to have male bridesmaids or a female groomsman. And I'm sure, have you been to weddings like that?
Mm-hmm. Bridesman.
Male bridesmaids or female groomsmen.
Man of honor.
Yeah.
And what are they? What the one of the latest weddings I did, not the past one. Groomsgal is what they called them. That's what they called her.
So this 22-year-old guy posted on Reddit's Am I the A-hole board on Saturday. His 21-year-old female best friend is getting married, and she asked him to be a bridesmaid. But she had two conditions. He had to wear makeup and a dress. And he says, I'm extremely comfortable with my masculinity, but wearing makeup and a dress is something I'm just not 100% comfortable with. So he told her he didn't want to do that, and she got so mad she took back the invitation to be a bridesmaid and took back his invitation to the wedding. Is he the a-hole?
Well, I think so. I think that's a little extreme.
A little.
I think you have your conversation with your friend, but I mean, come on, man, it's hysterical.
So say it again. Say it again here, Rizz.
It's just funny.
So let's put it in the scenario. I'm the guy that I'm now on the bridesmaid side. And what are the rules? What was?
So you're on the bride side. The bride is
has asked me to be on her side.
So for her wedding, you need to in order to be the bridesmaid, you need to put on a dress and makeup.
And I say no.
And you say no, and she gets so mad you're now not invited to the wedding.
Sorry, but come on.
Yeah.
If you want me in your wedding and you want me to be a part of your special day and you want me on your side, I'm going to rock a suit. My tie's going to match the color, whatever these gals' dresses are. but I'm not going to put on a dress or makeup because guess what? That takes the focus away from you getting married, and now it's on me.
See, as a redhead, if I put on any kind of paint on my face, I instantly look like Ronald McDonald, so I have to be careful.
But you know what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
That takes it away. The wedding is now no longer about you. The only thing that's going to be talked about, it's not going to be, hey, do you remember Kevin and Tammy's wedding?
Well,
no, you're going to remember. You're going to say, remember Tony in the wedding or in the dress.
Take that even out of it.
Wait, so she uninvited him?
She uninvited him.
No, she's they. But there's issues on both sides here.
Well, I don't think so. If I don't want to wear a dress, how's that on me?
You should have a conversation, but I think it is a little bit on you too. If this is your friend's wedding and they're asking you to do something,
But
like
I
that.
don't.
No.
And I mean, come on, can't you just get out of your own comfort zone? It's not always
Are
about
you
you and
kidding
your
me?
goddamn rules.
I'm sorry.
you kidding me?
Everybody's going skydiving. I don't want to go skydiving.
Yeah.
You asked me.
Are you
come on, man,
equally
get
are
out.
you equally
asked
afraid?
Get
Time
out-
out.
get
You
out
are
of here.
equally afraid of jumping out of a
No,
plane.
I'm throwing another hypothetical out there.
Okay.
You asked me to be in your wedding because I am close enough to you that you want me to stand up there and be by your side as you make one of the biggest moves in your
Mistakes.
entire
What?
life.
Yeah.
In your entire life. And you asked me to be there. And because I said I wouldn't put on a dress and makeup for you, you're going to then boot me out? We ain't as close as I thought.
Exactly. I mean, that's ridiculous on both
As
counts.
a wedding party, we're all going parasailing. Ooh, man, I'm not going to get out of your comfort zone, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
if you're a good enough friend to be asked to be a part of the wedding party, it shouldn't be something like this that breaks that type of friendship down, where you're now uninviting them to the wedding.
Uninvited.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah,
But
the people on Reddit said this guy is not the a-hole. in this
He is
situation.
not.
she sounds like a worse person in this scenario. But at the same time, what my point is come on, man, like the whole embarrassment thing. And
Why are
like,
you blaming him for the way he
no,
feels?
I'm not blaming him. I'm saying in general, I think we all take everything just way too seriously.
Yeah.
Way too seriously.
See,
just live, man. It doesn't matter.
He doesn't
I
want to
am
live
living.
wearing a
I
dress.
I understand. I'm just encouraging anybody that's listening to just lighten up Francis.
Yeah, because I asked a friend of mine, a really good friend, to be in the wedding, and he just said no.
You can't-
So
you can't- you
I didn't get
can't-
mad at him.
Yeah,
he just didn't want to be in it.
Just
Time
lighten
out.
up, man.
Don't give me the lighten up Francis when it comes to, I'm sorry, I'm
I
not going to
just
put on a
mean it.
dress for your wedding.
Why? As if I'm asking you to hurt another person.
No, but you're
Or-
asking me to
feel
put on a dress and I don't
comfortable wearing a
want
dress.
to.
I don't know, for whatever reason in my head, I don't feel comfortable wearing a dress.
Right, but I'm saying, can you tell me why?
Because I
Can
don't
you
wanna
tell
put
me
ma- I don't want because
I don't wanna look pretty.
want to, and that should be enough.
But what I'm telling you is challenge yourself. Okay, never mind this scenario. Challenge yourself a little bit and figure it out. Why is it such a big deal?
Because
Is there
in
So you're
anything
driving
wrong
around,
with
you got
trying
that
to-
check engine light on, you got the tire light on. Your whole dashboard is lit up. You know you got to take your car in for service, but you don't want to waste your day waiting around that dealership. Why waste your time while your car is getting serviced when you don't have to? Call Frank Lita. The Frank Lita Service Centers will pick up your car wherever you are. You're at work, they'll pick it up. You're at home, they'll pick it up. They'll bring it for service, they'll give it a good wash, and then they'll bring it back to you. Even if you didn't get your car from Frank Lita, they'll pick it up. Any make, any model from anywhere in the St. Louis metro area for any service. Again, when they're done, they give it a good wash and drop it back off to home or work. Get your car fixed and don't waste your day waiting around. That's the good life. And if your Honda, your Acura, or your Mitsubishi needs any warranty work done, it doesn't have to be a pain. Frank Lita Service Centers will do warranty work on any Honda, Acura, or Mitsubishi vehicle, even if you didn't get it from Frank Lita. Go to franklitaservice.com for the details, franklitaservice.com.
Stop laughing, Moon.
Let's get this
Stop
thing
it.
off.
I'm just looking
Are
at
you
how
going
long
from?
it
Are
is.
you going from bottom to where are you going? What are you doing?
Now he's going to shave it into the Hitler, right?
No,
Yes.
Hey.
no.
I'm gonna get rid of the flavor saver part first. Oh man, look how long that is. That's like 5 inches by itself.
Oh, my God.
Wow, look at that. Hang on.
Just
Now-
do a nice little swipe down the bottom.
We're going all the way through this guy.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
that was a squirrel.
Hey, what up? It's Jay Farrell. You listening to the Rizzuto
like a
Show.
red
Happy
box. You
birthday,
have a red
Rizz.
box spot.
If you guys want to check this
Have a
out,
good day.
Beer
See you
Can
later.
Movie Action. I think this is a pretty obvious answer to this question, but who's the most hated player in the NFL? And this is according to a survey of geotagged Twitter data. So the data was compiled by BetOnline. They examined more than 170,000 tweets in the last month, tracking negative tweets and hashtags and keyword phrases and keyword phrase about specific players. So out of the 50 states, this player is the most hated in 36 of the states.
Easy.
Yep, that's an easy one.
Should be pretty easy.
Jeff, who?
Johnny Unitas.
No.
That's what.
No, it's in his name. Unite us.
Surprisingly, no. Johnny Unitas was not the most hated player in the NFL.
I would think Tom Brady.
Show me Tom Brady. Yes. Tom Brady is the most hated player in 36 states.
Do you think he's also the most loved? Which I know this sounds silly, but
Yeah, I think it just has to do with press. It's just marketing.
This was strictly hate. They did not do love. So they tracked every NFL quarterback, every standout player from each state, and Tom Brady was number one.
Yeah, the bigger the love, the bigger the hate.
Yep.
Just think of the biggest companies on earth. Tons and tons of people hate them.
So when they talk about tracking keyword phrases, there was like "I hate Tom Brady" or "hate Brady" or "Tom Brady sucks."
that's the best one.
Which is my favorite because he doesn't suck.
He does not.
Yeah.
But that's why he's so universally hated, because everybody in that survey, if they're a football fan, had their heart broken by Tom Brady.
At some point.
That's why he's hated.
At some point, Tom Brady has broken their heart.
Yep. Or, people that have lost money betting against him, which is your fault.
And they're probably mad he's 45, and what did they say last weekend he had his best game of his career?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
really do
frustrating
think
for people who are 45. Like, I look like I'm 60.
The stat is Tom Brady in all of his 20s is not as good as Tom Brady in his mid 40s.
It's ridiculous.
Or however the hell old he is now. He's
really
like
better.
58, I think. Like,
And listen, you keep in mind with this that NFL fans don't actually hate these players. It's just hyperbole expressed on social media.
Yeah. But I think it's also just a symptom of popularity. And I don't mean popularity in the game or skills or any of that. It's people that don't want to hear about football still have to hear about Tom Brady. So a lot of those people are going to be like, oh, Tom Brady sucks.
Yeah.
The only thing they know about him is all the marketing crap that's thrown at him about him.
Well, what's funny is Tom Brady was number one, 36 states. The second most hated player who got 6 states was somebody that Tom Brady throws to.
Antonio Brown.
Followed by Aaron Rodgers. Followed by Baker Mayfield. Followed by Jameis Winston. And these are also incredibly overexposed athletes, which, as you said before, Moon, with the overexposure comes the hate. So it was no surprise that Tom Brady was number one.
That's all of football or all of sports?
All of football. They were just football specific.
I wonder who the most hated athlete of all time would be besides O.J. Simpson.
Do you think like Muhammad Ali or something like that?
Well, during a period, sure, but like long term,
I mean,
as far as
Muhammad
legacy
Ali
goes,
in his later years was beloved.
Yeah. No, he was beloved, but I was just thinking during his career, he's so good.
I mean, long term, like right now.
Well, I bet LeBron James is up there.
I bet you LeBron James is up there.
You think so?
Yeah.
More than
I can tell you this list right here by sportcasting.com. I can tell you their top 5
Most hated players of all time.
of all time.
Oh boy.
Number 5.
Wait.
I'm going to give you hints.
Am
here.
I correct in number 1?
What'd you say number 1 was?
O.J. Simpson.
Nope. Number 5 is an athlete in not a team sport. He is a solo athlete.
Tiger Woods.
Nope.
Is it a tennis player?
It is not.
Lance Armstrong.
Nope.
Blade Runner
a good one.
guy.
Nope.
Oscar
Mark
Pistorius.
Roth, the bowler.
Yeah.
No.
Only serious answers, guys.
Nope.
Only serious answers.
And O.J. Simpson isn't number 1. That's crazy.
Individual
No,
sport.
I'm asking for number 5.
A boxer.
Yes.
Mike Tyson.
Correct.
Wow.
Number 4. Number 4 is a Major League Baseball player.
Pete Rose.
Dykstra?
No. He is a pitcher.
No.
What were you about to say?
Nolan Ryan?
No.
Roger Clemens.
Roger Clemens is number 4.
I was going to say Roger Clemens right after you said that.
Number 3 is Thomas Brady.
Okay.
Number 2 is
LeBron.
Can you give us a sport, please?
NFL.
Antonio Brown.
He's not number 1, but he is number 2. Moon, you said you were so shocked that he's not number 1.
O.J. Simpson. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
And number 1 is a baseball player.
The most hated player of all time is a baseball
Ty
player.
Cobb.
Yeah, that's who you were going
that's
to
a
say.
great one.
No.
And it is not Pete Rose.
Think about it. Just think about it. The most
Barry
hated-
Bonds.
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah. all the hat manufacturers hate him.
Yeah.
Well, you have a
Guy's got a
Your-
melon.
very large
Your hat size keeps changing size every year, Barry. What is this?
And according to
Do you think all the air went from his testicles to his head?
hey, if you
Hey, welcome to spring training. Here's your hat from last year.
Oh my gosh, I feel
See,
bad.
I need a bigger hat and a smaller cup.
I feel bad for the man because all he did was, try to be the best baseball player in history, and he's more hated than O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. The guy still had to hit the ball. Regardless of what he's put in his body, he had to make contact, and the guy could do it.
hand-eye coordination.
He was the
O.J.
best.
Yeah, O.J. Simpson can't get out of the news for doing dumb things on top of more dumb things on top of more dumb things, and yet Barry Bonds is over there going,
He's a nice guy.
it doesn't make any sense. But the reason is because remember the home run thing when it was McGuire and Sosa and all that stuff was 62. That saved baseball, and no matter if you loved baseball or hated it, you were interested in baseball. And then Barry Bonds came around and ruined it.
Well, and he broke, Hank Aaron's record, which was one of the most beloved records in all of sports by a beloved man.
That's crazy, though. We care more about records and all that than,
it
the activities.
Nobody says it makes sense.
Alleged activities.
Yeah, I literally
Nobody
prefaced
said
that with
it
this
makes
makes
sense.
Yeah, I
Good God,
prefaced it
you've
with
lost
this
the
makes
plot,
zero
humans.
sense. However,
Okay. All right, let's laugh. I didn't mean to do that. All right, well, you know what? We'll do sports, and then we'll do headline goo, okay? Sorry, Scott.
All right, that sounds good.
We'll laugh at Tony with sports, okay?
okay. Sports brought to you by Crooked Feathers, where they deliver pizza, wings, and other tasty things. On Saturday, the Blues opened up their season in Colorado, got the big 5-3 win. Tonight, they are in Arizona for a game against the Coyotes. Puck drop scheduled for 9 p.m. For the first time
man.
Yeah, I know, man, I know. For the first time in 20 games, the Jaguars have a victory. It took them flying over to London to score a 54-yard field goal as time expired, but they got the W. Trevor Lawrence's first win of his NFL career. Their last win, September 13th, 2020.
That was an exciting game, and it went to OT,
awesome.
and it was, it was...
The Jags game?
Didn't it go to OT?
Fourth quarter.
Well, I know that the Dolphins tied it up real late.
Yeah, it was. I think it was still in the fourth quarter.
Was it the fourth quarter? I was watching. OT or not, exciting.
Yeah, it was a great game, and it started off. I guess you could say it started off Football Sunday. Pretty awesomely.
Go ahead, continue.
We'll go over the picks in a second here, but last night for the second game in a row, the Braves walked off the Dodgers, 5-4 win. They're now up 2-0 against the Dodgers in that series. Game 3 for LA will be tomorrow. Tonight, the Red Sox and Astros continue their series tied up at a game apiece. First pitch scheduled for 7:08. As calls for improved playing conditions and compensation grew louder and louder, Major League Baseball has taken a big step, and they will now pay for the housing of minor league baseball players. Remember last year, some players were like, we're sleeping in the clubhouse because we can't afford to pay for our living. Well, now Major League Baseball will pay for housing for minor league players on all levels.
That's cool.
Single A all the way to Triple A.
Making all these players soft.
Yeah.
What are you doing sleeping inside? You
Is
big
an arrow
baby?
bed.
Right. Ed Orgeron, you know who this is? This is the head coach for the LSU football team. Check this out. In 2019, he led LSU to a 15-0 record and the national championship. He won nearly every National Coach of the Year award. 13 players and 3 coaches left for the NFL. Since then, the dude has gone 9-8. And LSU contacted him yesterday and said, we're not going to have you next year. Finish out this year, and then we're done.
Wow. One bad year.
One bad year, man, and that's it. They just upset Florida, too. They're an unranked team. They just upset 20th ranked Florida.
Probably
Did
philosophical
they make fun of him or
differences
something?
What do you, oh, stop it. Upset.
I'm sorry.
Idiot. Come over there and strangle him. Conor McGregor. I bet if you looked at a list and we went deeper than like the top 10, I bet Conor McGregor's on that list of most hated athletes for sure.
Conor McGregor.
He is at least for sure on the list of most hated athletes by Italian DJs, specifically Italian DJ Francesco Faccinetti. Now, DJ Francesco Faccinetti. He claims that his wife were hanging out, him and his wife were hanging out and partying with McGregor and his fiance in Rome. It was 2:30 on a Sunday. Things were cool, and then McGregor punched him. The DJ says McGregor's attack was completely unprovoked, and there were 10 witnesses who saw the whole thing. The DJ posted a video showing his injuries, and then he said this, and come on, man. Like, if McGregor punches you in the face, you got something here. Then he posts and says, I took a punch for nothing. That punch could have gone to anyone. My friends, my wife, the other friends. That's why I have decided to now sue Conor McGregor, because he is a violent and dangerous person.
A real hero.
I just don't like the fact that that punch could have went to anybody. Like, no, man, he punched you in the face.
Well, I mean,
it sucks and sue him, but
randomly
come on.
punch people. It seems.
Yeah, he does have that.
Weird.
He has that kind of thing.
Yeah, he leads with his punching for some reason.
And finally
Hi,
here,
I'm Connor, and then he just punches.
Yep,
you.
kaboom. And there's not always
but then he
booze
goes, what,
involved
he goes,
either.
what do you mean, man? I'm a fighter.
Yeah, that's what I do.
What do you mean? Finally here, Rizz, for the first time in history, the Chicago Sky have won the WNBA title. They had an 80-74 Game 4 win over Phoenix on Sunday. Parker, who grew up in Naperville, Illinois, starred at Tennessee. She won 2 NCAA titles, #1 draft pick, MVP, Rookie of the Year, and then it took all the way to 2016 for her to win her first title, okay? She played for the Sparks. Probably the biggest name in WNBA history, correct? Candace Parker, one of them at least. Sure. Then she decided to take less money and go to her hometown, and the first year she did it, she brought him home a title.
That's
I
awesome.
was listening to Sports Center all night on my way in.
Were you?
No, I'm being serious, Jeff. And it was a packed house. They had a packed house, despite there being a Bears game at Soldier Field.
That's pretty cool.
Here's what's even crazier about this whole thing. So I'm not 100% sure how the WNBA works as far as like, getting into the playoffs and things like that. Yeah. Chicago, in the regular season, the team that just won the WNBA championship was 16-16.
Huh.
Isn't that crazy?
Everybody make the playoffs?
I don't know. Wow. They're the lowest seed to win the championship since the WNBA went to this current playoff format in 2016. Okay. Crazy. I'm Patrico, that's your sports, and boom goes the dynamite.
All right. Let's go over these picks here.
Do we gotta is the question.
Yeah. Right off the bat, we did not win this week, okay?
Quit it.
Stop bringing it up.
We don't normally
guys.
We don't normally like to harp on that
Stop
stuff
bringing it up.
anyway. We don't like
lost this
talking
week.
about it.
We don't know how to do this.
It's tough.
We're all disheveled because we're not used to losing.
We're now 4-2, which is fine. We still got 2 on them. But it's a little too close for comfort, guys. And I don't know if all your braggadocious talk is doing bad.
Yeah, Tony.
It's doing bad for this team.
What a jerk.
You better stop putting those eyes towards me. I've said nothing.
You and Scott.
I apologize.
The 2 fellas that are mostly silent about
all
it.
your smack talking.
We're so much gooder than them.
Yeah.
Trying.
All right, so Buccaneers beat the Eagles. That was a Thursday game. We all got that one. Dolphins, Jaguars. The Jaguars won. Who had the Dolphins? Nobody. Packers, Bears.
Wait, who had the Dolphins?
I had Dolphins.
I had the Dolphins.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who had the
Everyone had the
Jaguars?
Dolphins.
Nobody had the Jaguars. I'm sorry.
Packers.
We all had the Dolphins.
Packers.
Everybody had the Packers. They
Yeah.
won. Bengals. Anybody had the Lions?
Nope.
No, Bengals won. Colts, Texans.
Colts.
Colts got that one. Chiefs, Washington.
Jeez.
Got that one. Ravens, Chargers.
Chargers.
Ravens.
Yeah, Jeff's the only one that got that right.
Jerk.
Well done, man.
No, it's great.
Rams, the Giants. Everybody had the Rams. Vikings, Panthers.
Panthers.
Yeah,
I had the
Panthers, but
Vikings competitor.
The Vikings won. Cardinals, Browns. Cardinals. Cowboys, Patriots.
Cowboys.
That stupid Raiders Broncos game. Kill me. I said on Friday you could pull the tape. I know the Raiders are going to win, but I'm too much of a puss to pick them. And they won. They beat the Broncos. We all got that wrong. Steelers, Seahawks.
Steelers.
And then tonight you got the Bills and Titans. Everybody's got the Bills. So, how did it all go down, Tony?
All right, so Jeff Burton has won the week, everybody. 10 correct, Jeff Burton.
Put it on the board.
In second place with 9 correct, Rizz.
All right. Hang on.
It's crazy how second place gets more.
Just let him have it, man. Just let him have it. Jeff, just let him have it.
Second place. Wow. Silver medal.
And watch this, Jeff. Ready? Yep. Also in second place, Tony Patrico.
Oh.
And Moon. And King Scott.
Ooh. We're out of claps. I'll give you one.
I still have the clap if you want.
So we've all got 9.
Bummer.
So it comes down to points because we all got the Bills tonight. How many points did you pick, Scott?
Probably not enough. 43.
43 for Scott. Moon?
I'm screwed. You give me your number and I'll give you mine.
Just say
It's
your
already
number.
locked in.
Well, I was just gonna say mine is 44 because it's one off. So what's yours?
45.
Oh, get out!
Well,
Why
Moon,
would
you're
you
safe.
why,
Shoot me
hey,
now.
Why would you be say? With
You're
Scott
the
picking
safest-
43, him picking 45, you got 44, you are
good.
safe.
You're good.
You are safe.
Wait, how so? I thought I have to hit 44. Oh, I see.
No.
I see. If it
Whoever's
happens on one.
closest or
Oh,
furthest away.
thank
You're good. You're
goodness.
You're
completely safe.
completely safe.
Oh, you're
And then
right.
Tony-
I
Especially
read that
especially
totally
because
wrong.
I picked 50.
50.
Boop-a-da-boop.
Oh my
Shot.
goodness, you're right. Oh, that's a relief. I thought I was screwed because of the middle.
No, Tony.
Because
well,
if it's
Why would you shoot
43,
you now?
regardless, if it's 43, then I lose,
yeah.
and if it's 45, then oh wait, I lose. So you're good, man.
You're right. You're
And if it's 50, Scott
he
loses. So you're 100% safe.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wait, Scott's got 43. I picked 45. So I think I'm pretty good.
I think you're safe too because whoever's in the middle is safe. And technically, 43, that's Scott. 50 is me.
Oh man, it's
We're
gonna be
good.
like 47. You're gonna be that close.
We're good. All right.
Dude, when I woke up this morning and I saw that all of us were tied, I went like this. Well, on Tuesday I'm wearing my burlap sack undies. So.
Well, well, the real bummer is that so we got 46 points altogether, and then the fast lane guys got 48 points by 2. They got us by 2. You jerks. Anyway, so here's how they did. BT won the week with 11, followed by Jamie Rivers. They both had 11
Also
right.
with 11, yep.
Meat had 9. Matt Holliday had 9. Anthony Stalter loses the week yet again with 8.
It's weird. I mean, he got the least correct out of everybody that played this game.
That's the 6th week in a row he's coming last week.
Is he just trying to get really daring, or I mean, what is the?
I think he's
When
overanalyzing.
I talked to him at Scott Air Force Base last week, and he said to me, I keep going with the underdogs. And I said to him, and I go, maybe your strategy should be to not do that.
Yeah.
Or keep doing it. It's fine.
Yeah, no, we're good with it. We're good with it. But he gets shot 6 times today. Yikes.
Ouch.
Yeah, but we'll get him next week, guys. Right? Right?
Yeah.
we'll get him. We'll get him next week.
Bet you're bippy.
We'll get him next week. All right, King Scott's got your headline goo after the break. I got your headline Hooshe. All right, I'm going to ask you this question. Ponder this during commercials. What's the most dangerous sport? What is the most dangerous sport out there? You know, football.
I feel like we've had this discussion like 30 different times.
Football gets a bad rap for being dangerous, understandably, but it's not, according to researchers at this particular place. And it's something none of you are probably even thinking about. 9:04. Monday, another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Good morning, lover.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. A couple things to report. Right lane blocked due to an accident northbound 270 right at Doherty Ferry. Also, we're looking at slow traffic because of construction. Oh, no, I'm sorry, because of an accident. 3 lanes blocked westbound 64 at Hanley. Your point forecast today, sunny and just under 80 for the high. Tonight, partly cloudy, just under 50 for the low. And right now, it is 60 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
This is King Scott, Ways of the Blades. Today I'm going to teach you swords. First, you want to start with the holiday special, the great way to start an attack. They'll never see it coming. Next, you want to use the Festus backswing, especially if they use the Matthew Perry. Now you want to finish with a Canterbury slice. It's a great follow-up if they're using a Crom's Delight or the miniature poke. Thank you for watching. This is King Scott's Ways of the Blades. Now you know swords.
This is the joy for me. I love pizza. I love pizza. I now just manage it. I don't deny myself pizza. I have
Selling your house in St. Louis can be hard, but the easiest way is to sell it to Open Door. You have to check out Open Door. They have invented an entirely new way to sell your home, one without the hassles or hurdles of listings, showings, or all the unknowns. Open Door takes a look at your house along with recent sales in your neighborhood, and they come up with a very competitive offer, a real offer. I went to opendoor.com, put in my address, and saw for myself how easy it was to request an offer. I got an offer, and I was blown away. Hundreds of thousands of people have already requested their offer, and you can too. You'll know how much you'll get. You can close whenever you're ready, and you can do everything online. Sell your home directly to Open Door and skip over that obnoxious traditional process. You can get a free offer now and sell your home this new-fashioned way at opendoor.com/myoffer. That's a free offer now at opendoor.com/myoffer. Offer eligibility varies. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokers, Inc. License 020-64130 in California and Open Door Brokers LLC and its other markets. Ready, set,
Stop
sold
making
with
me
Open.
make you laugh.
Ready, set, sold with opendoor.com.
And now, a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico. And that was a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico.
Aha! Welcome back to the farm. So today's a special day because I got Mark from Colonel Landscaping here. Hey, Mark.
How's it going?
So Mark brought us a gift, the gift of a tree. So Mark, what does this symbolize? What is this tree? What do we call this?
So this would be kind of like a statement tree. Or a memorial tree sometimes. Moving on to a new piece of land, you put this thing in there, it grows along with you as you grow with the land.
Well, memorial would be like if I died and then you plant this over me. So we'll call this a statement tree.
Statement tree.
So this is a statement tree courtesy of Mark and Colonel Landscaping for Rizz Farms here, which will be put up in front of the house and it'll be on the farm for forever.
Yep.
All right, so Mark, what kind of tree is this?
This is an autumn blaze maple, so it's going to get beautiful fall colors. It's a relatively fast grower, so it's going to get nice and big, give the house some shade.
Oh, awesome. So we need to put this into the ground, which I've never planted a tree before, so.
Oh, you're going to get your education today.
Oh, nice. So let's get it off the trailer.
All right.
And into the ground.
Yes, sir.
And how much does this thing weigh?
Probably about 200 pounds.
Good thing I got this cart. Let's load her up. All right, Mark, let's do a tree raising ceremony.
All right, here we go.
You're doing great.
Yep, that's it. Keep doing it.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Down a hill, down a hill.
Yep, now up.
Up a hill.
This is actually going to be the hard part.
Ready?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Here we go.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We can't just leave it like this, right? We got to put it in the ground?
Yes. We got to put it in the ground. So we're going to need to dig a hole about twice the width of the root ball and just a little bit more shallow than the depth of the root ball.
Do we have a machine? Because I'm into doing things the easy way. Listen, I understand the manual labor part. Makes you man. Gives you muscles. But I got nothing to prove to anybody, so. Did you bring a machine with you?
Yep, I got just the thing.
Oh. We have heavy machinery. All right, Mark, start digging. So before we get the tree in, I know as you were digging the hole, you were saying this is amazing soil.
Yes.
What makes this amazing soil?
So it's a nice rich brown color. As we can see, we can squeeze it, and it's not squeezing out in between my fingers, so there's not too much clay content in it. It's moist, it's...
Moist. Everybody's favorite word. So this tree should do well in this?
Very well.
Oh, excellent. So let's get the tree in.
All right.
Rolling the...
She's gonna go like real quick. honestly, I think we've done enough manual labor. We can use a machine to do the rest. Oh, we can use a machine to do the rest? Great.
Should we cut the cord on this thing?
So once we get it in, what we'll actually do is we'll walk around, compact the dirt around the outside, and then we'll cut it down. Last stage will just be putting some mulch on it, watering it in.
Right. I think I had an uncle that did this in New York, but he put people underneath it. It's an Italian thing.
So we're gonna cut the
So we had a close
around
personal
the
friend go to South County Urological on Friday for a vasectomy. He's doing all right.
Yeah, he's doing great, man.
I actually saw him yesterday.
He's doing great. I mean,
he should have been resting at home.
Should have been, but I mean, that just says one thing. You know, he was relaxing. He wasn't doing anything, wasn't running or lifting anything heavy, but he was relaxing. And dude, everything's great. I was actually at South County Urological on Friday as well, and they're taking care of an issue for me. And the fact that I feel comfortable enough to go in there and just talk about male things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's awkward for everybody, but they make it so easy there, man. Like, you don't feel embarrassed. They will help you out. They're here to help you out.
Yeah, Dr. Huatma is who did my vasectomy. So they do the vasectomies. They do kidney stone treatments. They do all the prostate health stuff.
Mm-hmm.
South County Urological, 314-843-8000, 314-843-8000. They're online at southcountyurological.com. I can't believe we're here again, huh? Brandy, can you believe you're in the studio again?
Yeah, I love it. Good morning,
Ready
St.
to
Louis.
do this? And we have another wheel in here. So Jeff's going to spin the wheel, and whatever the wheel lands on, it's going to be either...
Hey, it's Roman Atwood, and you're listening to the Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Rizz.
All right, so I asked you before the break, what's the most dangerous sport? And it's not football. What is the most dangerous sport? It's not football. And this was researchers at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, based on their numbers. The most dangerous sport is, Moon?
Stunt or cheerleading.
That's what I thought it'd be. Nope. All these girls getting dropped on their head?
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Yeah, my daughter's had multiple concussions.
And you said it's not obvious, right?
It's not obvious.
So it's not UFC.
Horse racing.
Baseball, then. Something.
So you said horse racing?
Man, yeah, horse racing. I'll go with horse racing.
That's not my answer. Somebody on social media said horse racing.
So what's your answer?
I mean, I wouldn't even thought of horse racing. I would have said hockey.
So we used to do, Scott and I used to compete with horses and everything. And although there wasn't that many injuries, when it happened, they were bad.
It's horseback riding.
Oh, get out of here.
Wow.
No way. We saw a gal in one of our show competitions. She went down and, it was bad.
Well, our aunt fell off.
Oh, yeah, our aunt
about a
got
year
real
ago
hurt,
or
but she
so.
was in her 70s.
Yeah.
Is it
Horseback riding.
I'm not making fun or anything, but isn't that what happened to Christopher Reeve?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Paralyzed because of it.
Yeah, we saw a young gal go over the front and land on her neck. Really,
Because, if I say, all right, it's not football, you're thinking, all right, hockey, race car driving, motorcycling, skiing. It's horseback riding.
Wow.
There are more hospital admissions due to horseback riding injuries than any other sport. And they can be serious. Chest injuries are the most common.
Oh, our aunt in her 70s on the side of a lake or a river, horse got spooked. She got thrown off, broke multiple ribs, collarbone, shoulder. I mean, it
it did a number on her.
She should not have survived it. And there happened to be a boat nearby. The boat saw enough of it, or they flagged the boat down, came over, and on the boat were two doctors or
Whoa,
nurses.
what are the odds of that?
Oh my gosh, it's
Yeah.
what saved her life, and they saved her life and got her to
She's
the
rad
hospital.
enough. She's back on a horse already.
Yeah, obnoxious.
So
Stop
chest, chest injuries are the most common, but injuries to the head and neck can be lethal. I mean, between 2007 and 2016, more than 24,000 people were hospitalized with horseback riding injuries. Damn. 320 died.
Man, that's crazy. And the things that we used to do as kids on horses. I mean, we played tag. We were jumping from horse to horse. We would full sprints. I mean, all
Yeah, I remember as a kid, all that horseback riding we did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Together.
Yeah, I didn't realize how
did none of that.
strange that was until I was older. But I mean, that's what we grew up with, you know.
We were fortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, horseback riding. I got hit by a taxi once.
Nice. I saw that. Yeah.
It was amazing, though, man. You want to talk about, your relationships with your dogs and loving your dogs. Imagine having that kind of relationship with an animal that you can ride and really have adventures.
A really big dog.
Yeah. My neighbors up the street had a couple of horses when I was growing up. The only thing I really remember is one person getting kicked and the electric fence wire. People getting wrapped around those two. Those things. Yeah.
It's pretty special, though, man. When you have that kind of control and respect, mutual respect with an animal that is so much bigger and badder than you, it's just a unique thing, and it's really special.
I tried horseback riding once. I take a hard pass next time somebody asks.
I'm not saying just the riding.
It's not my thing.
I'm saying like knowing.
I tried it.
The horses we had were spectacular.
You ever go horseback riding, Jeff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
That's
Tony?
okay.
Nope.
No.
Never been on a horse.
I had a daughter that went to college for it.
Yeah. Once you get on the right horse, it'll change your mind.
My daughter loves it.
I had somebody at the wedding that I was at on Saturday ask me, they said, how much you charge, I said, go to the website, and they go, can I get you on a horse? I go, I will do anything for money.
That's right. For the right price, yes. All right, King Scott, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go it.
What's going on in the news today?
And your headline goose, sponsored by
Bright House Plumbing. Call the best, flush the rest. BrightHouseCo.com, 636-600-0188.
Hey. All right, King Scott, headline good.
Adele's new song hit Spotify, and a new trailer for The Batman is out. So, yes, it was quite a weekend for sad, lonely people. Motley Crue singer Vince Neil broke his ribs after falling off stage during a concert, and eyewitnesses were horrified to be at a Vince Neil concert in 2021. At 95, Tony Bennett set a record for the oldest person to release an album of new material. Well, that is at least until spring when Betty White's Trap album drops. Coldplay's new tour will be powered by fans through a rigged dance floor and stationary bikes, so it's just like going to the gym, right down to the crappy music. The Jacksonville Jaguars won their first game of the season yesterday, beating the Miami Dolphins 23-20. And it was a nice change to see the head coach, Urban Meyer, on camera using his hand to high-five players instead of using it to explore a young woman's backside.
Goodness, Scott.
During a golf tournament last week, a bad drive by Hideki Matsuyama hit a fan in the head and sent him to the hospital. The PGA was very upset with Hideki for temporarily making golf exciting.
Knock that off. Don't need all this.
We're back to boring, guys.
Prince William wants billionaires to spend less money on space travel and more money on hair replacement technology. Some McDonald's locations are now offering the McPlant burger, and it's just like a Big Mac, except it's honest about not containing meat. Dollar Tree is raising prices. If this affects your Thanksgiving dinner preparation, you host a terrible Thanksgiving.
You shouldn't be hosting.
And finally, you may not have heard about this, but Motley Crue singer Vince Neil broke his ribs after falling off stage during a concert, and he was so upset because he hadn't finished eating them yet. And may the goo be with you.
All right, that's good.
And also with goo.
That's good. I enjoyed it.
I did
Good
too,
delivery.
man.
Yep.
Right? Good
nice.
material. Good job,
Thank you.
Scott.
Thank
Way to go, buddy.
All right, here's today's headline, Hooshe.
Brought to you by Moritz Royce Jewelry. Find them online at ninjabling.com.
Why are you staring into his eyes?
Every time I do something, he does that.
I do not.
It's like I look across the console, and Jeff is staring lovingly into Patrico's eyes.
How can you not? Look at the guy.
I mean, you are welcome.
All right, today's headline Hooshe story comes to us from downtown Atlanta, Georgia. I guess this is what happens when a waitress who deals with drunk people all the time finally snaps. A guy named Candy Franklin went into a Waffle House on Wednesday. I don't know if he'd been drinking or not, but it was 1 a.m. So right when all the drunk people come in. Anyway, his order included some eggs with cheese, but they forgot the eggs on the plate, so he complained. And when they finally did bring his eggs, no cheese.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable.
So he complained again. He eventually did get his cheesy eggs, the cheesy eggs he ordered. But when he was checking to make sure they were right, he saw people running out of the restaurant. Mm-hmm. And when he looked up, his waitress had a gun.
Oh, my God.
Now, does he still have to tip?
Her name is Angelic Patterson, and he says that she pointed the gun directly at him and threatened to shoot.
Jeez.
So he decided to call her bluff. The G move would be just to keep eating your eggs. Wouldn't that be like?
I don't think you
you're
have
not
the
gonna
guts,
shoot me,
lady.
and then just eat your cheesy eggs. But and he's like, you, in no way you're gonna shoot me. You no way you're gonna shoot me over some eggs. But then she cocked the gun, and then he realized she might actually do it.
Oh, man.
So he took off. In the end, she didn't find any shots. Nobody got hurt, but she's now facing charges for aggravated battery.
I would think so.
So all this at the Waffle House, huh?
Just another day.
The waitress just had it.
Yep. So she's the manager now.
That's it.
I've had
Congratulations
it.
to her.
So there you go, from downtown Atlanta, Georgia. That's today's Headline Hooshe.
She actually got the gun at orientation, right? For Waffle House.
Right, here's a carton of cigarettes, and
Here's your pen and,
And
your order
9mm.
pad, and here's your 9mm.
all right, we'll get to some of your emails after the break. It is 9:22 on this Monday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
What are you waiting for, you dumb, stupid
That beep is very long.
That's why I love that one, because the beep is so long.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com, southbound 55, right at McNutt. That earlier accident, still a problem there. Also, right-hand shoulder block due to a stalled vehicle, eastbound 70, right at Florissant Avenue. Your point forecast today, sunny, just under 80 for the high tonight, partly cloudy, just under 50 for the low. And right now it is 59 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Smells clean in here.
I'm not going off that thing.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
It smells like
chlorine and fear.
No, I'm not.
There you are.
Rizz Olympics event number 7. We're at the St. Peter's Recplex, and this is diving. All right, so what is it? It's 3 off the springboard?
Yeah.
Yep. We'll be judging.
3 off the springboard. You guys will be judging. Scores out of 10.
Out of 10.
I want to get this over with. I just want to
you
be done.
jumping in?
Everybody needs insurance. Everybody wants a good deal on insurance, and that's why you should call Tracy Bibb at Allstate Insurance. 314-352-4494. That's my insurance agent. I believe we're all covered by Tracy. You can also text the word quote to 65780. We'll send you all information right to your cell phone. Call them when you get a chance. Get that no obligation quote on your auto policy. Maybe you just received a notice from your current insurance place saying rates are going up. While everybody else's rates are going up, Tracy's going down. So give her a call. Maybe she'll be able to save you a couple $100 off your premiums every year. You're not going to know until you pick up the phone. And accidents happen. You want to be prepared. You want to make sure you are covered the right way. You owe it to yourself and your budget to shop around. And if you want, Tracy will break up with your current insurance if you wanted to do that. Auto policies, homeowners insurance, life insurance, motorcycles, boats, Illinois side, Missouri side, it don't matter. Tracy Bibb has you covered. 314-352-4494. Text quote to 65780. It's Tracy Bibb. It's Allstate Insurance. Are you in good hands?
That's the record?
That's the world record.
You gotta be kidding.
All right, Rizz Olympics event number 2. It's the long jump. The whole goal here is to just get through without getting hurt. Honestly, Patrico's here, Moon's here, King Scott is
In his natural habitat.
doing his thing. So how are we going to work this? Who's the judge?
So Moon is going to mark foot faults to make sure that you are 100% legal on the takeoff.
Okay.
King Scott is in the sand. He will be the judge as far as where you land, but we do have an official judge on standby on the outside who will help us out.
And we do have a measuring tape.
We have a measuring tape. We've got everything. I will be the official. I will start you off.
Okay.
Scott also doubles as a backstop to hold you and hug you
Okay.
afterwards.
Yeah, that's the world record.
Where Scott is sitting is the world record.
That's like the actual. What is the actual world record? Like 29.
29 and the fourth or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna be lucky to get into the sand. I'll be honest with you. So here we go. Rizz Olympics event number 2.
Judges, ready? Oh, nice! That was amazing. That was really good. Where's the measuring tape? Right there, that footprint right there. Yeah, right. Yeah.
We're 9 feet 7 inches.
New Rizz Show record.
I think I did it right. That's a new Rizz Show record for sure. And I think I can go a little bit longer. So I got this number. Come on, man.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. He's got this. Judges, ready? Oh, amazing! Even further.
Ooh, that doesn't look as good.
It's not looking as good, guys.
Well, technically,
This was when he stood up, so that doesn't count, right?
it's technically where he last had his heel, so that would have to.
Even when he stands up.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why they always roll forward.
8 feet 8 inches.
8'8".
All
We've
right.
gone down 8'8".
Not a new Rizz Show record.
I mean, come on, man. I don't know how to roll the other way. Come on, man.
Yeah, hey, don't get in the face of the judges. Hey, calm down.
Come on.
Stand judge, ready? Line judge, ready?
Ready! Ah, bummer.
That was pretty good.
That was a really good one.
Good.
Nope,
Gotta go
it's over
by-
there
hey,
too.
you gotta go by ass print.
Right there.
It's gotta be ass print. That's ass, and you gotta go ass.
10 feet 10 inches.
New Rizz Show record.
Would he have made it into the sand?
If he would have gone from
The sand, he would have made it
from
like
where
here?
he's supposed to go, he would have made it here.
That would have broke
You hear that? That's where you would have landed.
Hey, get my 10 bucks back if I beat you in jeans?
No.
One try.
Double or nothing.
All right.
All right, here we go. Ready?
This makes me so nervous.
Oh, nice!
Oh, Sandy. Oh,
You
no.
did good.
Oh, you're 12 foot exactly.
Oh, wow. So I wouldn't have made the
12
sand
foot.
either.
12 feet.
I wouldn't have made the sand.
All right.
New Rizz Show record.
You lost the hat.
Not a new Rizz Show record. Did not finish.
All right, that about wraps it up for Rizz Olympics event number 2, the long jump. I think we changed a lot of minds today, fellas.
I mean, it's a shame that the tape ran out when I did my jump. It was really impressive.
It was really
At
good.
least 14 or 15 feet.
14 Fs, 4D.
You changed my mind.
Oh, you really did, man. And that was some distance. I'm not gonna lie.
I was really impressed.
Well, thank you, fellas. Thanks
Yeah,
for
definitely.
thanks for doing this. And on to event number 3.
Yeah.
Give me that. Give me it.
How's that, Rizz?
I mean, it sounds okay. Let me turn down this mic 5 here real quick. That's good, right?
There's a blue-eyed beauty in the back of my head,
How's the mix?
It's good.
covering up all the bad things you just did. I try to get up and walk, but I'll settle for a crawl. And with what we did so right, it's a wrong way to fall.
So if you are looking for tires, you need to go to R&R Tire Express. And I know it's not just because, hey, these are the tires that you can get at a great price, but this is the opportunity the whole month of October to do some good because it's time to pink up at R&R Tire Express. Over the years, they've raised over $10,000 to provide free mammograms to more than 200 local women. You just got to donate $1 at local R&R Tire Expresses and receive that breast cancer awareness car magnet or keychain. You donate $5 and you get a breast cancer awareness pint glass or stemless wine glass. And 100% of the proceeds will be given to charity. Plus, for a limited time only, R&R is also taking 25% off all pre-owned inventory and offering $25 installs. That's right, 25% off, $25 installs on all pre-owned wheels and tires. And we're talking the biggest brands, Nexen, Falk, and Yokohama. Now is the time to get the tires you need and the wheels that you want. You can check out their latest projects on Instagram by searching for R&R Midwest. And you could go to any of their showrooms located in St. Louis on Page Avenue, Fairview Heights on Lincoln Highway, and in front of the old Schnucks in Alton. So again, $1 gets you that breast cancer awareness car magnet or keychain, $5 to get the pint glass or the wine glass, 100% of the proceeds given to charity. Get all the information by going online right now, rnrmidwest.com.
All right, guys, welcome back to the farm. So it's a Sunday, and we got a whole crew here.
Hey, what's going on? This is Adam Sandler, and I want to give a shout out to my Jew friend, Rizzuto. You're listening to the Rizzuto Show, and happy Hanukkah there, Rizz. Shibby-doo. Hee-hoo!
You guys know this YouTuber, Derek Lip? Is this a famous one?
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess he's been fooling a lot of people with this with his video. I think we posted this last week. It's a doorbell cam of him pretending to be a drunk son who cluelessly ruins his dad's surprise birthday party.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah.
This is not real, is it?
I would say no.
Either way, it's funny.
I think it's he's a guy who does these videos. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but do you think his dad's in on it?
Oh, yeah, if whether his
That's what
dad
I'm
is
saying.
in on it,
Like,
it's a
I know
different
he's not
story.
really drunk, so
Gotcha.
he's on the porch when his dad comes home and asks, and this Derek guy asks why he's late for his own party. So mom comes out on cue and yells at him for ruining everything.
Yeah.
And props to dad for looking down the street to see where the quote-unquote guests parked. I don't know.
How are you the last one to show up to your own party? That is messed up. What party? Your birthday party. What are you talking about? What?
It's a surprise party.
Surprise party?
Are you drunk?
Of course I am. It's a party.
You guys can come out. Derek messed this up. Seriously.
I was wondering where all the cars were.
How stupid can you be?
Why don't you just say it's a surprise party?
There's people here to see you. Happy birthday. Thanks a lot, Derek.
Yeah, that's been going around. Thanks a lot, Derek.
Thanks a lot, Derek.
Thanks a lot, Derek, for being a drunk and ruining the party.
Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind. This is 100% fake. All of his videos are Ring doorbell videos of him being funny.
Fake or not, still funny.
Funny, yeah. But his whole thing is like he posts a door, like he'll sit there and he'll knock on the door of his buddy and, they do a little funny skit for the camera. Like, that's his thing.
All right. Didn't get me, Derek. I knew it.
Man, you are 2 for 2 today. Look at you.
You ain't fooling me, Derek.
Tell you what.
And this was posted online over the weekend, and this is true. Think about your front door. Which way does it open, in or out?
In.
Yeah.
In.
Yes. In.
Storm door goes out. Door goes in.
Storm door goes out.
Yep.
Regular door goes in. I don't have a storm door on the front door.
You just have a door and that's it?
I just have a door. That's it. Think about this, Jeff. You order DoorDash. Okay. And you get, let's say, breakfast.
Okay.
You get, donuts and coffee.
Okay.
And the DoorDash driver, who now they do the contactless, where they just drop the stuff off. Let's say they put your coffee down and you can't open your front door.
Oh, no.
That's got, I mean, would you assume that was intentional?
Anyone with a front door that opens out knows that's an issue. But it's been more common during the pandemic. Somebody posted a TikTok video after their DoorDash driver trapped them in their house by putting the order way too close to the door. They ordered some breakfast with an iced coffee, and the driver left it 6 inches in front of the front door.
Oh, man.
So if they opened the door, the coffee would spill.
It's such a bummer.
It's very funny.
That is funny.
How do you deal with that?
You go out the garage and go get it.
Go out the
Well,
garage.
what if you don't
go
have
out
the option?
Well,
go out the
then
back door.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, in the video comments, the person said their place doesn't have a back door, so they probably had to sacrifice the coffee and spill it, or climb out a window.
Oh man.
That's a bummer.
I'm sure the DoorDash driver didn't even realize, or they did, or they did, or they did. I don't know.
I mean, you'd have to get down there and just kind of push and put your hand through. And
Oh, if they did, ultimate move.
Did you
Ultimate move.
Did you see the video?
No,
You
but
got to say it's hilarious.
I had somebody. I got a nice coffee from. I think it might have been Panera or something. And when they put the bag on my doormat, they put the bag half on, half off, and the coffee was in the bag, and it spilled on everything.
Oh no.
And it was one of the few times where, like, I was heated, and I called, and I was like, "You will give me my money back, and you will bring me my food." And they were like, "Okay."
I
And
complained.
they brought me my food back, and they gave me all my money back.
I complained once to the driver. My son and I ordered some Chipotle. Never again, by the way. That's another story. So I must have been like, this guy must have had 3 deliveries before he got to me. So whatever, and the bag must have been knocking around. So whatever the contents of the Chipotle dish was had kind of leaked out. So the bag had soaked through. So he puts the bag in front door. I go grab it, and the bag breaks open
Oh.
as soon as I got into the house. And I texted the guy. I'm like, dude, you gave me a broken bag. Like, everything broke. He goes, no, I didn't. I go, okay.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't.
1 star.
Oh, okay. Well, that clears that
No,
up.
I didn't even 1-star him.
But he just
I know,
destroyed your
I
experience
know.
and then took no fault.
No fault, no responsibility.
Yeah, he
That's
he one-starred
that's the
himself.
1 star right there, man. That's the only time
You know
get
what's
the
funny?
1
I don't
star.
think I've had the opportunity to star him yet. Because, you know, like when you order, the next time you open up the DoorDash app,
Yeah.
it gives you a chance. I don't think I've had the opportunity to star yet.
So we've had many different DoorDash experiences or Grubhubs or whatever it is that we're using, and we also do the Instacart every once in a while. And I'll tell you what, man, if I order creamy peanut butter and you bring me crunchy, I think you're an evil person. I think you need a new gig. No replacements.
Rewind. So when you sign up, do you put, as far as other options, do you put refund?
No replacements.
Okay, then that's something that you definitely need to report.
Yeah. So we didn't
because
report that.
they have to physically scan the item, which will then change it, which will then require your approval.
That's what I'm saying. That is the wrong item. That's the wrong item. You did us dirty.
Yeah, but they
That's
have to.
not okay.
No. So what you're saying is that they scanned a regular jar of peanut butter and then put the crunchy in?
We ordered creamy peanut butter with no alternatives or options.
Right, okay.
Or whatever, if they're not there. And we got crunchy peanut butter.
That's because you didn't go on the app.
See
or
if
you
he's
weren't
okay, Jeff.
You didn't go on the app and you weren't
Do you
paying attention to.
understand how
Hold
big
on.
of a ruiner this is when we
Yes,
have a
but this
thing?
is also
we're getting
partially
ready
on
to
you,
do?
unfortunately.
And there's nothing on me. I
Yes, it
ordered
is.
something. You brought me something else.
If you
You're
look at the
fired.
app, though, it'll say
You're
when they
fired.
scan that item,
You are fired.
when somebody uses the app with fault like you are, then
What
that's.
do you mean? First of all, my wife did this.
When you
so,
put no replacements, I mean, it's no replacement.
Right, but still, you probably, unless you went and physically clicked no replacements, it automatically defaults to deliverer's choice or whatever.
Can you put you put like creamy peanut butter? Can you put like on there like a comment? Can you comment on each item?
Time out, but you just said the key word: deliverer's choice, and no human being should get crunchy.
Disagree with you here.
When you've ordered creamy.
Moon, you and I are on the same page.
These are 2 different products.
I'm with you. I hate crunchy peanut butter.
I don't even hate crunchy peanut butter, but for what we were using this for, it was just the night ruiner. The evening was over. Thank you, jerk. You freaking jerk. The only thing that we've reported recently.
See, look, Rizz, because this is an order from me that I got coming. It auto, like if you don't change anything, it goes find best match.
Okay, you can also put add instructions.
Right, yeah, add instruction. And you click
Next time
edit.
you write,
Look,
Rizz,
write.
I'm going to say it's a shame that I have to write this out. You
if you give us
potential
crunchy,
disaster
I will find
monster.
and I'll take care of you.
But I shouldn't have to
Whatever
write that
means.
out.
Right,
What, I
read
gotta
into that whatever you
walk
think
around
it
and
means.
spell out life for everybody? God.
Jeff, you want to
Tell
let's do a
you
couple
what.
emails real quick.
Okay.
Maybe one. I think we have time for one.
Sure. Emails brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. Please remember to always wear your seatbelt and put down your phone when driving. Buckle up, phone down. Was listening Friday to your show, and heard the segment about Scott Air Force Base, and it had me rolling. I did 6 years at the Air Force, in the Air Force, and my last 3 years were at Scott. And it's weird calling him by his first name over there, Scott. And I got out as a staff sergeant. My career field was security forces, which handles all law enforcement and security at the gate. So the gate guards, in other words. I was laughing so hard because it was so bizarre to hear about people fearing/respecting the gate guards. I mean, why wouldn't you, first of all?
Well, it's, listen, we're not...
It's not fearing. It's just, that is very official. It's officially official.
Well, we also said fear for no reason. Like, you feel like you're doing something wrong. I'm here.
It's the same thing as you could be driving 60 miles per hour on the highway, and if you pull up to a cop, you immediately go, oh, my God.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Well, and also, how often...
You turn the radio down for no reason.
How often do you pull up to a guard gate and the dude is or female is in full fatigues with a gun?
Right.
Yeah.
Things like that.
It's something we're not used to.
Yeah.
Did you have a fear boner, too? Because I did.
Oh, absolutely. As you're pulling onto your campus, you're going, okay, everything good in the car here? Most of the time, we are most miserable because no one likes us. If you're in contact with security forces, most of the time, it's because if you're in contact, it's because you're in trouble. Yeah. Plus, most of the time, the gate guards are the lower-ranking individuals, so most people talk down to them while they're standing out there in all types.
It was raining when we were...
I could promise you I did not talk down to any of those folks there.
Not us. We didn't.
I pulled up and they go, how are you today, sir? I go, great, sir. How are you? And they go, great. And then they give me the ID and they go, you are good to go. And I go, thank you, sir. Have a great day.
It was raining that day, too. Well, thank you for your service and your insight on that. Okay, that's all we got time for.
Okay.
All right, one final break. We'll come back and wrap her up.
This is King Scott, and this is Cooking with King Scott. I recently graduated from night school and wanted to throw the perfect graduation party and make the perfect barbecue. So I called my friend Chef Christy from Deerbergs. She came over and taught me how to throw the royal epic party. So I guess I'll FaceTime Chef Christy, see if she can help me out here. Hey!
Hey, King Scott, how are ya?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Really good, really good.
Fantastic.
You look really fancy today.
Well, thank you. You know why? It's because I just graduated from night school, and I want to throw the most groovy, epic barbecue ever. The only problem is I don't know how to, barbecue or have a party or anything. Do you mind coming over and help me out?
Sure,
All
absolutely.
right, more Trust Jewelry, NinjaBling.com, the exclusive jeweler of the Rizz Show.
If you go to a street level or a mall jeweler, when you walk in there, they are not going to say, hey, there's Jeff Burton. They're going to go, there's Jeff Burton's money, because that's what they're concerned about. When you go to Moritz
Here comes another sucker.
When you go to Moritz Royce Jewelry, they are going to build a relationship with you because you aren't looked at as a dollar sign. You're a person. They understand how this is hard-earned money. They will respect your budget, and you will get an experience unlike any other place.
Well, even the fact that they don't work on commission.
That's huge.
Shows everything. So they're not going to hang you upside down trying to get every last cent out of you. They want to make sure you have a good experience. This way you tell your friends and family about Moritz Royce Jewelry, so then they have good experiences there. And by the way, thanks to John and the staff up there for helping us out with the Happy Birthday Rizz billboard to benefit
awesome.
Kids Rock Cancer.
It's great, man.
Yeah, Moritz Royce Jewelry is St. Louis through and through. They're so charitable and so generous. Go to ninjabling.com, get the phone number, get the address, and make an appointment. See what we've been talking about for so many years now. Moritz Royce Jewelry, the exclusive jeweler of the Rizz Show, where you get the jewels and not the shaft.
Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Hey, good to see you, good to see you. Have a seat, man. Just wanted to have a chat with you, King Scott's Virginity, just to talk with you real fast and just to say, first of all, thank you for everything that you've done for King Scott and for his lovely fiance. And I also wanted to say that you've been such a big part of our lives, you know, whether it's the show or just in our personal lives. And relationships end, and it's time for you to go. And I didn't want you to be shocked, to be surprised or anything, so I wanted to give you an idea of what's going to be happening on the wedding night, what's to come, so to speak. So when two people are in love, they get married, and then after they get married, they normally go away somewhere, someplace beautiful, and then they get, you know what I mean? Like, they will go behind doors. I recommend going behind doors and you that so that bitch can't get out. You show her God. You know what I'm saying? This is how you show her. And so strong because she ain't never seen it before. And you drill. Okay, you know how when man first landed on the moon? That's what we're gonna do. She is your moon, and you are gonna take your flag, and you are gonna no, it's gonna be fine. They're in love. If they got married, no, seriously, it's gonna be over. We're gonna miss you. We love you, we miss you, but you gotta go. Beautiful. If you need more information, I've got a website. It's jerfinoff@gmail.com. It's all good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going nipples.
Yeah, we're going nipples. We're going nipples.
Right. Yeah, cool. Thanks, man.
Okay, get busy.
I think this is the best for all of us.
Of course it is.
I really didn't think I'd lose this.
I don't think any of us were thinking that we would lose it. The nipple tattoo out of nowhere became everyone's least favorite.
Honestly, to be honest with you, this is only the third time in my 52 years that a woman has shaved my leg while her husband is in the same room.
That's always great. And as she's putting it on, she starts laughing. That's always cool.
Guys, your health matters. Actually, your health is kind of everything, because if you're not at your best, if you're not functioning at 100%, how are you supposed to take care of all the things you want to take care of, that you need to take care of? Your family, your life, your job, all of it. Mentality Health is there to help you maintain 100%. Make sure that you're feeling, you're looking, you're performing at your very best, no matter what age, no matter what you got going on. Mentality Health is there for you. Very easy to start as well. All you got to do is request your free consultation, and they make it easy with a South County and a Chesterfield location. Then you're going to get treatment specific to you after you talk to the board-certified physicians, have a blood draw. You're going to, well, first of all, they're going to educate you a little bit in that consultation. You're going to learn about low testosterone, free testosterone, and where your numbers are supposed to be. Then you're going to find out where your numbers are, and they're going to give you a treatment program that is customized to you right there. It's going to help. It's going to change your life. It has changed mine. It has changed Rizz. Feel the results. That is the third step. You're going to feel, look, and perform at your very best. 100%. Your health is a priority. It is not an option. Guys, do it today. Talk to Mentality, the best of the best boards of certified physicians when it comes to men's health. Get all the information at lowtusa.com.
Aha! Welcome back to the farm. So today's a special day because I got Mark from Colonel Landscaping here. Hey, Mark.
How's it going?
So Mark brought us a gift, the gift of a tree. So Mark, what does this symbolize? What is this tree? What do we call this?
So this would be kind of like a statement tree. Or a memorial tree sometimes. Moving on to a new piece of land, you put this thing in there, it grows along with you as you grow with the land.
Well, memorial would be like if I died and then you plant this over me. So we'll call this a statement tree.
Statement tree.
So this is a statement tree courtesy of Mark and Colonel Landscaping for Rizz Farms here, which will be put up in front of the house and it'll be on the farm for forever.
Yep.
All right, so Mark, what kind of tree is this?
This is an autumn blaze maple, so it's going to get beautiful fall colors. It's a relatively fast grower, so it's going to get nice and big, give the house some shade.
Oh, awesome. So we need to put this into the ground, which I've never planted a tree before, so.
Oh, you're going to get your education today.
Oh, nice. So let's get it off the trailer.
All right.
And into the ground.
Yes, sir.
And how much does this thing weigh?
Probably about 200 pounds.
Good thing I got this cart. Let's load her up. All right, Mark, let's do a tree raising ceremony.
All right, here we go.
So you know Hoffman Brothers for their HVAC work. They do great work with the HVAC stuff, heating and cooling. But they're more than that. They are plumbing, they're electrical, they are appliance repair, they're a growing company, and they are hiring. So they're looking for service plumbers, they're looking for install plumbers, they're looking for electricians, they're looking for HVAC service techs, they're looking for social media content creators, HVAC installation techs, business. I mean, that I could go. They are looking for a lot of people. Again, they're a growing company, so be part of a growing team. Voted St. Louis best places to work in 2016, 2018, 2020, and 2021. Top pay in the industry, free health, dental, vision insurance available to you and your family, paid vacations, paid holidays, up to 8% 401k company match. Be part of a growing team, a great team. Hoffman Brothers. Real simple. Go to hoffmanbros.com/careers. HOFFMANN bros.com/careers.
Hi, it's King Scott today on King Scott Cooks. It's a special episode. I get a little bit of dust on my boots because I teamed up with Chef Chrissy from Deerbergs to head out to a local farm to see what it means to be homegrown proud and get that corn from the field onto the shelf. Oh, yeah, yellow. That's
King
corn.
Scott, what are you doing?
Hey, how's it
Hi.
going? Chef Chrissy, look at this. There's corn here, and it says it's fresh cut and home grown.
Homegrown, yes, it's
Yeah.
homegrown season.
Where's your garden at? I want to go see where.
So we don't actually have a garden, but we have partnership with local farmers in the area.
Ah.
You want to go to a corn farm?
Yes.
Let's go to the farm. All
All
right.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. Well, can I see where they grow the corn dogs?
Hey, Neil, how are you?
I'm pretty good, Chef Christy. How are you?
Good, good. So I brought King Scott with me today.
All right.
Hi.
Hi, King Scott.
Super
Hello
interested
there.
in all of our homegrown produce, so
All right.
I thought he could spend the day at the farm with you today.
Absolutely.
So King Scott, this is Neil Meyer.
Hello,
He does
Neil.
our corn for our homegrown produce.
Wow.
Him and his dad, his whole family have been doing corn for Deerbergs since 1983.
You guys have been making corn that long?
Were you born in 83?
A little before that.
He's in your hands today. I can't be held responsible for what he does.
All right.
Have fun, guys. I'll see you later.
Let's have a good time.
Bye. All right, so you guys are a family business just like Deerbergs, and you guys have
Yep.
been at it a long time according to Chef Christy.
Yep.
So what is your normal everyday life like out here?
Be a lot easier if I just showed you.
All right, let's do it. Hope there's a horse. It seems like you have a lot of chores out here, so you start your day typically. What's the very first thing you do?
First thing we do is check how the sweet corn is running for that day.
Sweet corn is running. Wow. Oh, the quality. Well, first, let's check out these tractors.
All
I
right,
gotta
let's
see
do it.
these things. So, how do you get all the corn
So
in
here's the
that?
deal when it comes to getting a job. Demand for technical jobs is at an all-time high. So there's never been a better time to roll up your sleeves and get to work. And what better way to break into the industry than having a degree from one of the best technical schools in the Midwest? And of course, I'm talking about Rankin Technical College. They've been offering outstanding hands-on education in the area for over 100 years. And now you can experience it all in person. It's the Discover Rankin Days. It's their open house. All you have to do is visit rankin.edu. You can see the open house details for the St. Louis location, the Perryville location, and for the Wentzville locations. And here's the coolest thing about this is that you'll get information on the variety of technical programs that Rankin has to offer, including an accelerated bachelor's program. And we're talking, of course, automotive, IT, constructions, and tons more. Now, if you register for Discover Rankin Day online, you could save your spot and then be entered to win a $500 scholarship raffle, which is awesome. Discover Rankin Day is October 19th for Perryville, the 23rd for St. Louis, and November 6th for the Wentzville location. Again, register today and get entered to win a $500 scholarship raffle at rankin.edu.
Will you ever do Razor Blade ever live again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hold
That's
on. Wait. Let me see about. Hold on. Breathe about. I don't know how to play it. With a razor blade cut me. It's A, right? In the day by day collision called the art of growing up. There's an innocence we look for in the stars. To be taken back to younger days where there was no giving up on the people we held closest to our hearts.
So at the Rizz compound, we had a mole problem, a big mole problem. And guess who doesn't have a mole problem anymore? The Rizz family. Because of Amco Ranger. Amco Ranger Termite Pest Solutions, protecting your property, protecting your family, protecting your biggest investments since 1965. So at Amco Ranger, 100% satisfaction guaranteed. They're not satisfied until you're satisfied completely. And you also want to make sure you get the best prices. And Amco Ranger makes sure you get them with their best price guarantee. If you find a lower price on a comparable termite or pest protection program, they will credit you the difference. Amco Ranger, trusted, local, family-owned, thousands of satisfied customers, and your one source for all pest control needs. Take your yard back from mosquitoes and ticks. Stop ants, spiders, and roaches from moving into the house. Prevent mice from spreading disease and damaging your property, and a whole lot more. And ask about their new bundles that combine the most popular services into one plan with incredible discounts. Amco Ranger, 636-441-BUGS, 636-441-BUGS, online at amcoranger.com, protecting what matters since 1965. All right, the Monday show is in the books. Thank you all for tuning in. Vlog and podcast, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. Moon, what do we got?
Oh, we got a Waffle House waitress pulling a gun on a guy for complaining about his eggs.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, and
I think so.
Fairly normal. Crap on celebrity sports, Rizz news, of course, sexy time, fun facts, and everything else that we covered on today's show, including 3 and 5. On the blog, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz, and on the podcast that's titled "We Are the Tightest Show."
That's true.
That's right. Follow us on social media at Rizz Show.
Thank you, Moon. Last Minute Blues podcast today, Jeff?
Yeah, it should be up about 1 o'clock-ish, something like that, yes.
All right. What else, fellas?
That's it.
That's it?
That's
I got it, man.
So, yeah, man.
Don't give somebody crunchy peanut butter when they order creamy. And
That's it. Okay. Tomorrow, match up with Moon and more prizes to be given away. And
Wait, I do have one thing. I want to say,
Here we go.
happy birthday, wife. It's her birthday
she
today.
was
Birthday, wife. Congratulations.
Just, he just thought of it right now. Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, well, I just texted him to remind him.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Oh, my God. It's my wife's birthday. I should probably say something. Happy birthday, Queen Scott. Is that what we're calling her?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she did share his
Scott,
name.
Queen
Yeah.
Scott, yeah. All right. We leave you with a selection from our Team Rizz member of the day, brought to you by Copper Fire Bar and Eatery in Belleville. Get your exclusive Rizz Show koozie to support Kids Rock Cancer at Copper Fire. From Smithton, Illinois, Ryan Russell. Ryan wants to hear this song, and here it is. See you tomorrow. Donna next. Bye.
All right.
Stop laughing, Moon.
Let's get this
Stop
thing
it.
off.
I'm just looking
Are
at
you
how
going
long
from?
it
Are
is.
you going from bottom to where are you going? What are you doing?
Now he's going to shave it into the Hitler, right?
Yes.
Hey.
No.
I'm gonna get rid of the flavor saver part first. Oh man, look how long that is. That's like 5 inches by itself.
Oh, my God.
Wow, look at that. Hang on.
Just
Now-
do a nice little swipe down the bottom.
We're going all the way through this guy.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
that was a squirrel. It looks like a red fox. You have a red fox scarf.
If you guys want to
Hanging
check
around
this out, Beard Cam will be activated and will be on throughout the shaving of Patrico's monstrosity.
Oh, this is gonna take a minute.
1057thepoint.com/Rizz. And thank you guys again for answering the Eagle call. It's the Rizz Show.
The Rizzuto Show on 1057 The Point.
So right now there's just a stripe down the middle of Patrico's face, and it's uneven, which is even better.
I gotta see it. I can't
Just
even
the
see it.
beginning.
Look at yourself in the webcam.
It's not on me right now. It's on Beard Be Gone cam.
Well, it's gonna have to come off.